That kind of
Why
that's
is my
quite fun.
game so... My game is so fuzzy and I don't know why. It's so scuffed. Does anyone know what the scaling resolution setting is? Sorry, I just want to quickly fix this.
Looking about like
System graphics. Just put it at 99 so it doesn't bore out or something.
Oh yeah, why is it?
Yeah.
No, I'm on the video DLSS, so I can't even adjust it.
Oh, I don't have.
I'm using AMD. That's all.
I find the AMD 99% way too over sharpened.
Really, I find it like
I think it also depends on the hardware a little bit too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It looks like because using AMD 99 makes it look like how at least I think it looked like before the 7 before Dawn Trail in terms of sharpness.
Okay, just
Like,
resetting those, swapping those settings back and forth actually just fixed it. I don't know what was so far.
Maybe DLSS is automatically trying to do some
yeah
stuff, so just reset it. Yeah, we check.
That it looked so bad. Like the boss couldn't even see his outline properly.
All right, let's get through this.
Maybe your pots.
I've got enough pots by the way for now.
I've got more for you after anyway.
I've got plenty. Maybe we'll tank the second one ourselves as well.
Spread. Spritz and away.
He sounds fast.
Yeah. Three. The out and knockback on this one. Sorry, in and knockback.
Oh, in and
Yeah, in knockback. 2 minutes coming up.
in Pez.
Here's
Knockback Pez.
knockback and pairs. First tag team. Going to 4 after.
Alt Pez.
Out pairs. It's 2 minutes. Final fuse down. Support's long.
Away
and
spreads.
spreads.
I got Saya.
Out of the middle.
Fuse field out in the middle. Supports along. D3. D4. D2. B1. MT. Just chill for a second. ST. H1.
Give me a sec.
Go, go, go. You need to go.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna. Well, mine was gonna hit me. Yeah.
That's why
We
I said
were
next sec.
Yeah,
I don't
but
find fucked up because I
it's fine, it's
popped
fine.
This is my
It'll be better. in
We just
future.
need to be yeah, a little bit faster on that first one, I think, is what's getting us.
Yeah.
2 minutes and pots coming up.
Yep.
And second go.
I was just gonna keep going mine there because I
2 minutes. Bombarding special.
Red's
This is
after.
spreads after.
One.
1, 2, 3. Out. Fuck. Just,
I got you. Oh, never. Oh, you got
nah,
dotted.
I died to the hit. Yeah, my bad. It's a spreads, eh? Yeah, should be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not good.
What do you mean?
We're good. We're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, my main issue is my MP is
It's
a
all
little
good.
tragic now.
So is mine, but
You want me to send LB?
yeah, it's just fuses of fury. Starting it along. Looking at your clone. Do a short. Going to 3 after.
I can't res.
I got him. This is
Knock
away
back.
in
Knock back.
pairs.
Knock
Knock back in
back
pairs,
pairs.
knock back in pairs, knock
Knock
back
back
pairs, knock back pairs.
Yep, on me.
Okay. Oh.
I'll check it.
Yeah, I didn't have this impact.
Yep, give me a sec. I'll get sail up during minutes.
I just don't have much metal heal here.
It's fine, I got it.
That's 2 minutes. Alright. Use a foe. Counter. Through to A. Looking at your marker. At your markers. Out and spread.
In,
No,
In
no,
spread,
in,
in spread,
in,
in spread, in. Oh man, my brain.
Thankfully,
Impact.
I'm on the right now.
I don't have paint.
Can be, can be
Yeah,
dark.
I've got.
I have Mantra.
Oh, GCD
We
this
got.
one.
We got mid. We're good.
Alright, cool.
Keep healing. Keep healing. Keep healing.
Yeah.
We're good.
Let me Sandel be at the end of the fight.
Okay.
Next garage. Play this one safe. Going to 2.
Hit.
Middle. Swap.
Over.
Can't raise.
I've got him already.
Alright, gotcha.
2 minutes coming.
2 minutes.
I don't have any room.
Yeah, that's kitchen sinker.
I need help a bit.
You've got an X-Hog on you.
Nice.
Send it.
You have me already too. Nice.
And we just got LV2.
We've still got the whole Bombardier special to go.
Yeah. Fine, we got this.
We're fine. That's an
We're
easy kill.
fine.
There you go, we got it.
Let's go.
As I said,
Easy.
first pull,
Literally just needed a brain rot
rock.
cleanse. That's literally it.
Yeah,
We really
that's
did,
all
yeah.
we needed. I wasn't, as you could tell, I wasn't even properly warmed up and awake for that fight. We still made it. That's my bad. Like that, yeah, almost did it.
People will wait. Thankfully.
Alright, before we open chest, let's get the.
I've already opened it.
Oh,
Okay.
for
I've
fuck's
already
sake.
opened it because we know what we
Check
sort of need. Sorry,
Yeah,
I accidentally was spamming confirm. I've got
Let's
it open.
see.
We've got chest
What?
pants. That's for twine. Is for vestments.
I need
Oh,
sandwich
that's
pants.
solvent. All right, pants is needed by Zacky Sacks. Do you not need pants? Sorry, go ahead, Sacks.
I was just going to say, Rain got the tome stone earlier in
Yeah.
the week, so he should take the
So-
weapon upgrade.
Yeah.
So he can upgrade
Rain-
the next week.
Rain, take the solvent.
Okay. Because then, I mean, on the next reset, like, probably the day after. I mean, it's just for, we're already clear by then, but I can get the weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. No one else can get it. No one else can.
Yeah, so you take the solvent. Even if you end up getting
97.
next week, yeah. Has anyone got anything for? Has anyone got a? No one's got a left side item yet, do they?
Not
Does anyone have a
possible.
left side tome item? Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
not
too
possible.
expensive.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Sayo talking about.
Sayo, are you? Have you saved for a left side item, Sayo? For week 2. Have you used your tomes yet, Zach?
I haven't used my tomes.
Okay. I'd probably say we go give it to Sayo because we're feeding you guys
Yep.
more of the other gear. And if we need the extra upgrade, I'd rather you get a tome this week. So we'll give the Sunlight Twine to Sayo, and next week they can get a tome item. Pants, because I just want to really push us on the next DPS check. Zach wants those pants. And
then
who
Milk
wants the chest?
So perfect.
Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll go pants to Zach, chest to Milk. Just really get us
Oh, I rolled
pumping
a
for this
6.
next check.
Yeah. And what about the twine? Have we already decided on that yet?
The
Yeah,
twine is going to Sayo.
Alright, gotcha.
Sayo's going to buy a tome piece for next week to help us for reclears.
Kind of excited.
Yippee.
Oh,
To go this
I went to listen to the song for 8 hours.
God, I love this song.
I'm glad we killed it pretty quick. I jumped straight out to my message of, like, your 99 tumbleweeds have sold, or fucking 50 of them, or 50 stacks. It's a couple of million in the bank.
I got a
Someone accidentally listed a ton of stacks up there. They meant to list them up for 1,000 each. They listed them for 100 each. And I went, just brought them all. I brought like 2,000 of them, and I just flipped them all.
I did that
alright,
the other day, and I was not
Go
heat.
get your, yeah, go get your tome stuff upgraded. Go upgrading your tome stuff. If you got, go get your savage gear and remeld. And we'll have a quick go over some R4S stuff just before we jump in. We'll just go over the first mechanics for anyone who's a little unsure about it, and just a few things, because it's not made. The toolbox doesn't make some parts that are 100% obvious, but I'll share my screen. But it is pretty, like, once you start doing it, it's pretty self-explanatory. That is showing this toolbox, eh?
Oh, right, yeah. Purple.
I did. Even though I haven't optimized that, and I drifted half of my 2 minutes outside of our buff window.
And I died, so I got.
I'm happy with a blue. I died. I was like gray, and then I didn't. I'm like,
I'm not
yay,
terribly happy with a blue.
I'm mediocre.
It's week 1.
Yeah.
After we do reclears, that's when we can start.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of spoiled by the fact I got like, what, 87 or some shit in R2? So...
Sorry, I just need to check.
Yeah.
I think my thing is. I think something. Don't be shitting out. Sorry, I just need to check on my.
Yeah, I got an 85.
That's what it's.
I'm lagging here too.
That's what it's going to be, right? We're going to go back. We're going to clear this really quickly, and then on Sunday we're just going to go back and pass runs.
Bars. Yeah.
Yeah.
We also haven't even got a logged R1 yet.
Right,
Yeah, we need to do that. Yeah, we'll get to it.
Alright, so for this first mechanic, I'm not sure if everyone's here, but if you're not sure of it, we'll just go over it now. So this first part's pretty straightforward. It's just look where the boss wings are coming and look to the squares on the wall. They'll leave safe squares. That's basically all this first part is. That's real easy. You guys can melee. There's always going to be safe spots up by the boss. You guys can be up there if you want. So for this next part, just like a normal, like how the lines expand, they're going to expand out. It'll either be in safe or out safe. And we line up in this order. So it'll always be range, tanks, melee, healers, whether it's in or out. Just do it on your light party side. So this is out light party 1, light party 2. So 4 players are going to get targeted with just an untelegraphed AoE, and it'll give them this debuff. It'll always be, I believe it's role-based.
I think it's role-based too. That's what
It is.
I'm pretty sure it's role-based. Yeah, it's role-based. So the boss will then, the second set of lines will then spawn. So in this thing, they've gone in first. So then the next set of lines will spawn and force you to go to the opposite. So if you started out, you'd go to in. If you start in, you'd go to out. The boss will then telegraph, and it does look like these icons across the boss, a pink or a purple. If it's pink, the players who got the debuff go to the corner. If it's purple, the players who got the debuff take these middle positions. And so for the swaps for that, you just swap with the sort of partner next to you. So in this situation, if this was close, and these debuff players needed to be in close, tanks would go far, healers would go far, and so the range and melee can come in. So it's just adjusting based on if that's close or far and who's got the roles. So that should come pretty quickly with a bit of practice. And then this bit is basically the same thing. So it's going to do dynamos and chariots, point blank donuts, and there's going to be ins and outs. Well, sorry, close and fars. So 2 players need to take it each time. So you just dodge the ins and outs, and you have the 2 players taking the buffs depending on what it is. So we're always going to go, our order is always going to be supports, then DPS. And so in the supports, obviously the tanks will take the close debuff, the healers will take the far debuff, and then it will go DPS, melee will take the close debuff, range will take the far debuff.
Wait, is it always supports first? Because I saw there was forked lightning. Is that from the previous mechanic only?
Yeah, this is separate mechanics. So these debuffs are over now. These debuffs are gone. Because each one of these gives you, I believe these all give you a Von, so you can't take another one. But yeah, so it'll always be supports first. So the main thing for this mechanic is we just need to make sure we are being tight on the spacing, especially for this close one. Like, so if it's close, and when tanks are taking it, melee need to make sure they're taking a little step back. Vice versa, when melee are taking it, tanks need to make sure you're taking a slight step back.
Watching
when
the
it's
VODs, you can't max melee that.
You
anyway.
cannot max melee. This is just
yeah, you cannot
outside.
max melee. You've got to disengage. So when it's not your turn, just disengage. Same thing when it's for healers and range. When it's not your turn, making sure you're close in for the patterns. That's the entire first mechanic. But yeah, here's a good example. Like if it's this donut, like betas can be on the hitbox and other people max melee type thing.
So essentially, you're doing the opposite of what it says, unless it's your turn.
Correct.
Yeah, pretty much. So we'll be calling through that as we go. I'm just going to bring up my notes just so I know what I'm going to be doing calling wise. Yeah, and you take these, obviously, just do it from your Protean positions. That's that whole
early on because it'll go to practice.
Yeah, this bit is it's pretty execution heavy, this fight. So we'll need to do quite a bit of practice, and then we'll worry about the sort of second mechanic once we get there. But the second mechanic is quite straightforward. It's just starting your pairs on the cardinals, because you want to start in your pairs on the cardinals, so it'd be, MT, D1.
Our speed
Actually-
ranked us 26 in Japan. We're just outside the pink.
I'm just trying to think what when we're doing on the cardinals. People might be getting positionings there, but we're not going to be able to get positionals for everyone. So for that one, because we won't have, so we'll just do like MT pair, H2 pair, ST pair. So for Electrope Edge 2 Sayer, you'll be down south with Rain, and then we'll do D1 pair. Because why we want to be on the cardinals for the Electrope Edge 2 is because it's going to shoot towards the intercardinals. And basically, 2 cubes are going to get hit 4 times. Those four corners around it are no longer safe. So we work with the other 2 corners, should do a half rube cleave, 1 corner's finally safe, then we solve spreads or stacks. So yeah, I think we'll just jump into it and go through it.
Honestly, P2 actually looks easier than P1 of this fight.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
I was
P1
looking
is
at-
very execution heavy, and it hits hard, so we'll have to...
It's very
sort of things.
front-loaded.
Yeah.
Front
I
loaded,
think I
yeah.
might just actually restart my game before we go, because yeah, I'm just going to restart my game before we go in.
The
Uh-huh.
Witching Hunt is just in and out, and either it gets baited to the nearest or the furthest, depending on what the
Yeah.
boss shows. That's the gist of it, but figuring out what you have to do at any single point in time is the harder bit.
Exactly.
We're doing the tanks always get the first near bait, right?
Yep, so
Yeah,
supports
yeah.
first, sort of go tanks first near, then healers, then melee
Melee.
second near.
Yep.
It'll just obviously depend on what order it comes in.
Mm.
But it'll always be supports, then DPS.
It's the bait's always alternating. Like if the first one was near,
Yep.
the second is so
Yes,
Mm.
I understand it always alternates,
okay.
Really?
but it can start with a different one. I think
Yeah,
so. I
yeah.
haven't
Are
seen
you referring
any...
to the purple and pink indicator or the
Yes.
donuts?
The purple and pink.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
the donuts and point blanks are always alternating.
I've seen the purple and pink alternate as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was my question. Do they alternate, or do I have to actually pay attention and think everything?
It'll take us a
I
few
thought
falls to
that I
get your brain to
saw
like
that
realize
it-
that there's 2 in-out patterns to memorize at the same
Let me
time.
check.
There potentially could be that you can get like 2 pinks in a row, but I haven't been able to see. None of the clear VODs I
Yeah,
saw
none of
had
the
that
VODs
pattern.
have it, so
Yeah.
yeah.
That's my
But
fear, is that it's gonna be
Yeah,
it's gonna be
it's early
red.
enough in the fight though that we'll figure it out.
Mhm.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, if we just see it, then that means it doesn't just alternate. And, yeah.
Yeah. But basically, all you need to remember is that as range, you take the second far.
Out. Second box.
You take
sorry,
this.
out.
You take the second far debuff. So you take the second. Hang on, let me before I say this wrong. Have I written my notes right?
I'm
gonna double check. But I haven't just cucked myself when I wrote my notes. Pink is debuff. Fauna, purple. I'm just doing both of them debuff middle. I'm just changing how I've written my notes so they, when I do my calls, they're clearer. And then pink is too close, purple to violet. Yeah, so you just need it. If you're tanks, you take the first pink. If you're melee, you take the second pink. If you're healers, you take the first purple. If you're range, you take the second purple. So even if it comes up in like pink, pink, purple, purple, you'll remember it. Yeah, I feel like Mech's gotten screwed this tier. The buffs weren't enough.
A kind of track story, yeah.
It was, but it's weird because Machinist has been better than Dancer for all of the other fights so far, but then Savage.
Yeah, but like EX passing is kind of a meme.
That's true.
Like a purple in an EX could be a green and Savage.
But it's weird because
of just how bad people are.
Machinist has always been. They're gonna have to buff Machinist like a lot.
Yeah. Let's be real, they're not going to buff Machinist until the end of the expansion. Yeah, they'll buff it at the end and then it'll be OP.
Machinist is good at ultimates because of the extra mit, but that's it.
Oh, and also because they can pull. They do really well down the fight.
Yeah. And they don't rely on anyone else's DPS because they're
which is
Good
why
so.
they should be better.
One thing for these markers. So. I don't know why my game's so scuffed looking at.
I found a.
We're only gonna.
Sorry, go ahead.
Do you want to put the markers down? Because I actually did see those, but I don't know what they are.
I found something from Discord. Let me put it down. It's a P-Way mod thing. Let me just...
I also have a set we can use needed.
Oh, it's just these. Oh.
Because what my plan was going to be is we're just going to have A, B, C, D on this one, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the back platform.
Yeah.
That's what I want, because I want those 4 corner markers on the back platform so we can have those calls too. And so we need to get used to not having them on this platform.
Can just remove the 1, 2, 3, 4 then. Then we'll put it later when we actually get to the next phase then.
I think we can put it down now.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I have one where it's...
Oh yeah, you try yours, Milk.
Yeah, put yours down to see what they do.
They're a bit different. Let me find it.
Because we can manually place them on that platform if we need to.
Yeah.
We'll just sort of see what they are.
Yeah, I mean, we just like manually place one of the corners there. I can see the grid line.
I have this one if you want.
Nah,
that's only for this
we'll go with the other one.
What waymarks do you need for the second phase though?
It just makes it like easier for people to identify like the corners, so we can just call 1, 2, 3, 4.
We'll mix it up when we get there.
Oh, yeah, sure. We can use these.
This is for the witch hunt because like the circle stops perfectly on the corners of these waymarks.
Oh yeah, I see.
Or out.
Does it?
Like this.
I mean, we could just put the A, B, C, D on those if we wanted to.
Up to you. I don't have that though. I only have this one.
We'll play with these ones for now. We'll see how they go.
Yeah, we'll keep these. Yeah.
We can change them if we feel like we want them. By the way, the tank busters, the electric jolt tank busters, you have to tank swap them. You can't involve them. They also
hit really hard.
like a truck. Yep. You need to sink them. Alright. Eat up and let's listen to this banger. You can probably just keep her
right,
middle.
because
I think she's gonna I'm pretty sure she teleports back middle.
Oh wow!
I see.
Oh, because I'd already taken.
Yeah, you got
slapped
in the free fall.
Wait, no. Okay. Alright, so this is the wings. But I suppose
She
it
does it
doesn't.
instantly. Okay.
Yeah. So looking at safe spots. And then we are sides. Oh, I was too slow. Alright, that
Oh,
comes.
okay.
That's a lot wider than I thought it was.
It is.
So this would be DPS would be debuffs would be middle on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Stebuff's not getting hit by that.
Yeah. What mitts? I'm just gonna check what mitts we had up on that first hit because that was.
I had Cole. That was it. For me.
We need to debuff that. So let's get an addle up on that one too, and a reprisal on that Wrath of Zeus, or at least it hits. The things hit hard in this fight, so we did
Yeah.
make sure we're ready.
I'll just pre-pull neutral sect as well. For the time being. Yeah.
I think it should be fine. I just won't get hit at the start because I didn't have my shield there either.
Yeah.
I have pre-pull crit shield on everyone.
I can mantra people as well if you want.
Let's hold the mantra. This shouldn't be needed.
Actually, no. I'll save neutral for the witch hunt where drives. Just don't get hit, eh?
My normal pull time. Okay, I got this shield up again.
Yeah. I'll just give myself an extra as well.
So just prior to the sides you're going to go to as a range to make it easier for yourself to move after.
Yeah, I think dragging it out instantly is
Safe is
fine.
north side of it. North. Like the north side.
Oh, I can't go that
Out
far.
of range here, far.
Yeah, can't go that far.
That's sad.
Sides.
Stay on the north side of your tire.
Oh, my bad.
And this would be baits in middle. Baits are close.
All baits
Okay,
are
we
far.
got baits are far. Sorry, baits are far. Yeah, baits would have been far.
Now
We
baits
also
are
had people
close.
dead, and then baits are
Narrowing.
close. Narrowing, so this is
Baits
in.
are
Baits
far.
close. Baits.
In first.
Nah, purple is in for this one. So purple is far. Well, that's really slow.
Yeah.
So baits
It does,
far.
it does the whole thing first.
Yeah. Oh, it does too.
It
yeah.
does, it does
Okay, so
all
you
of the
have-
tells before it all, like once
Yeah.
it's casting.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got to memorize it.
Yeah.
So you need to we need to make
And
sure
it
we go
alternate.
to our correct sides there. Yeah, so it did alternate.
Yeah.
So you only need to look at the first one then. So it alternated. So yeah, you just need to look at the first one and they'll tell you. So remembering is for the first one, pink debuffs corner, purple debuffs is middle,
The word
then it's wide. Wide is out, narrows in. Yeah, it can drag both north instantly. Then pink is close, purple is far, supports, then DPS. We need big heals in between those two hits. I'm gonna throw out something when we go between those transitions. Because yeah, there's not a lot of time to heal between us being far and in. But yeah, got to make sure we go to our correct sides and our correct positions for light parties so that we can't overlap people in the same squares.
And you got to remember to stay on like the safe side of your tile as well, like the top
Yeah.
or bottom.
Yeah, I just noticed that when you pointed it out that it's always like either the top or bottom of the tile itself.
And it
Yeah,
does it
shoots
twice.
through.
Yeah.
恨みがないがお前の魂もらい受ける
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました
変幻自在翼がなければ作ればいい
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと
South side?
Middle?
In.
Oh, in. Shit.
It's middle.
Oh my god, I keep getting above.
This is
Oh, and it
supports
moves.
buff, and this is supports far, supports DPS far, DPS far. Yep. We're getting hit there, so we're losing people.
Yeah,
It was mixed because we had people dead. So I had a
Yeah.
buff as well.
Kill. I didn't see the
I'll
pattern
get there,
here.
I'll get there.
I was resing, so I don't know what the pattern
It's
is.
close.
First.
In and close.
Close first.
So-
In close, in close.
挑戦者なんとか立ち上がった
Oh,
I swear I was closer than you.
There
That's weird.
Oh shit.
we just need to not have people dead.
Yeah.
I think just don't with having that south side core is just people just need to look for it. The south north side because there's other things to be calling there. But it is good
And
to
it
know.
changes. It changes as well, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it changed. Yeah, just always be looking at the. You need to always be looking at the side tiles.
「恨みはないがお前の魂もらい受ける」
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました
変幻自在翼がなければ作ればいい
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Sides. Debuff to corner. DPS
It's
corner.
close.
DPS corner. No, pink is to corner.
No. Pink is the.
Pink
It's
debuff
close
to corner.
as
This is pink. Pink close here. This is close, far, and in. So tanks first.
Tanks in.
Tanks, healers. DPS, melee support. Tanks, healers. DPS,
挑戦者ここで
melee, and then rangey.
That's like no space.
Yeah, you've got to
Not
go
clipped.
far and hard. Can't get clipped. So it's different for the first one and the second one, sacks. So the first one, pinks need to go to the corners, and purples go to the middle. The second one is pinks is close, purples is far.
Wait, isn't it just?
We
if
could
it's
just call the
pink- if it's-
first one with the buffs just like lightning.
Yeah, sorry, Ray. Isn't it the first one? If it's pink, then the people that didn't get hit by the thunder have to go close.
No,
Yes.
people that.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
It is,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's the
Yeah.
people that got hit by thunder have to.
But
Get the
I'm calling the debuff players there, not other people. So that one was DPS and debuff, and then corners. So I'm always calling the debuff players, because that's the one that it's based on. So that's why that one was DPS got hit. So it was DPS corners.
Okay, I didn't realize that you're calling the other thing that's happening.
Well, what were you thinking I was calling? Just clearing up.
Because you said it's pink, go far, and I'm like, it's pink, it's close.
No. If pink telegraph means the players who got hit by a debuff need to be in the corner for that first one, and purple means it's in the middle. Because you guys lived and you got hit out far, which
You know, it just I thought you would be calling it for the people that were needing to be hit by the mechanic, not the people who are avoiding the mechanic.
okay, yeah, I get you. Yeah, no, I'm calling it based on the debuff players because everything revolves around them.
So good.
That's all good. Yeah, that clears that up. Yeah, that second bit. Yeah, that second one. A lot of those deaths was that just from damage. Might just
No, I
Well,
got
people
clipped.
died, so it's just
a lot of. Yeah, true. People died, so it just didn't work. Yeah, the out is a proper out. You just need to fully disengage.
Also the
Oh,
in when it's
looked at the
in.
inner.
The in when it's in. The people who aren't baiting need to not go to the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys need to be. If you're taking the close, you need to be like just inside the boss's hitbox. Everyone else needs to be minimum max melee, as a DPS range should just be not there. But yeah, I'm ready, so we can go again.
Let's do.
Take a few balls to get this first bit down. It's fast. It's a lot faster than it feels from the
Yeah.
VODs.
It's fast when you resolve it.
Yeah.
Wicked Thunder がリングに帰ってきました。
変幻自在。翼がなければ作ればいい。
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい。
Sides.
Support's getting hit next.
Support's getting hit. Support's
far.
close. Support's no, that support's close.
Sports bar.
Oh, see, okay, we've got to stop calling different far first. It's confusing when we're calling different things, because that's what we were just talking about. It supports first and it's in. Tanks and out. Melee and in. Okay, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Clarify
Yeah,
all
we
Yeah.
yeah, we've got two different things being called, so like we can't, and that's what's causing confusion.
Yep.
So we either need to the whole reason why I'm saying we're calling on the debuff is because then you're just calling the same people, so it's DPS got hit, DPS do this, instead of like DPS got hit, healers do that, is how I was thinking about it. It doesn't matter which one we do, we just need to make sure everyone's doing one or the other.
Okay, let me just quickly clarify something. So, the diamond shapes that are either pink or purple in and out, right?
Yes.
Are we saying that the very first one that goes off is resolved with the lightning debuff?
No.
I thought that was only for the in-out
Wait.
donut thing.
No. So once we get to in-out donut, the first mechanic's done. The first part of this mechanic's already over. Those debuffs don't matter anymore. They're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fine. Sorry, you go ahead.
Okay, because I was wondering if people were getting confused over the lightning debuff being called as well as the diamond thing appearing at the same time. Like,
Well, no. What
that what's
the
happening?
confusion? What the confusion is happening is I'm calling what the debuff players are doing, and other people are calling what the buff players, the non-debuff players, are doing. And so we've got technically it's the correct thing, but because there's two separate calls going out, it's confusing. Yeah, like I think it's better to focus on calling the debuff because that's like it's you know.
I'm just gonna speak in like stupid talk just to like get this 100% out of the way.
I'm just gonna bring up the toolbox.
The people
as
with
well.
okay, the people with the lightning debuff exploding this whole thing around them. Everyone else has to bait the explosions. It hits the people who are furthest away or closest.
I'm just gonna go to the toolbox. It'll be easier. Yeah. So we're in our spreads. The people who get hit by the lightning buff explode around them. So these people get hit by the lightning buff, they explode around them. That's why we're spread. These people then can't get hit by the next mechanic. So if it's pink, debuff players go to the corner. If it's purple, debuff players go to the middle. That's what I've been calling.
That's what I was trying to clarify. Like, is the diamond's shape for the debuff? Because I was only thinking at first the diamonds was telling what's going to happen to the donut head.
It's for everyone, because what's happening here is this boss is about to do another attack, which is they can't take because of their vulnerability. So if it's pink, it's going to hit the closest players. So these players who didn't get hit need to take it. If it's purple, it's going to hit the furthest players. So they need to be in the middle. But I've just been calling this because it's based on the debuffs, because these are the 4 players that it's based on.
Okay.
Technically. But like what Saxon, Akia called were these players, so we were getting confused with each other.
I didn't call anything that time.
Yeah, not that time. Yeah, that was Akia the second time. Was you supposed to say Akia the second time?
I
Yep.
just got super confused the first time because I didn't know how you were calling it.
Yeah, sorry, I should have clarified that.
And in my head, when you said far, I'm like looking at the thing going, but it's close, isn't it?
Yeah, it's because we had a lot of things. So yeah, I'm always going to be so my call will be like it'll be like supports or DPS, and then it'll be corners or far, whichever one I say, or near or middle. And it's resolved to those debuff players. So basically, you just need to think. If you didn't get hit, you just do the opposite. So like if this was near the heal, if this was debuffs far, if this was debuffs close, healers would be far, tanks would be far, and the DPS would be in. And yeah, so for this one as well, especially this in one, when it is in the range, you need to stay far away as possible because these are big, and tanks just play it safe too. And same melee, play it safe on this one. Because these AoEs are pretty big. We just had people die because we got it overlapped. And you don't want to bait it as well.
Can we clarify what the safe spots are? Because I don't know. Yeah. Sorry, the clock spots for that mechanic.
Oh, it's our normal Protean clock spots.
Okay, because I think someone was at my spot a couple times.
Yeah, it should be normal.
Just Proteans for that.
It should be normal Protean clock spots.
In and out.
Yeah.
That's it.
D31, MT North, D4, H2,
Alright.
D2, ST, D1. But yeah. Hopefully that clarifies that. Yeah, these first mechanics are quick, but once we get them down, we'll start pushing through it pretty quick.
Oh wait,
Yeah, because
Rizzo,
yes.
for the witching hunts, I think you need to use the modified clock spots. Because if it's in and in, the 2 melee need to be across the boss hitbox. But since our normal clock spot is southeast, southwest, we're gonna clip each other.
That's a fair
That's why they
point.
use the modified clock spot in that.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. So we need to change that. Then let me just.
The modified.
Yep. So I'll type it out now. So it's.
It's basically the healers and melee swap.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's healers and melee swap. So D1 at 1, D2 at. Sorry, D1 takes
West.
H1 spot, D2 takes H2 spot, and we go southeast, southwest.
Yep.
Yeah, so we need to do it like in that picture there. I didn't realize those AoEs were that big, so yeah, that makes sense. But some groups always use modified clock spots, so I didn't really think about that. I think we can get quite a lot closer before she pulls as well.
Can we test the aggro range so I can?
You can test.
Yeah, you can go so much closer because that's why range are getting hit here because my AoE's landing, my attacks landing before you guys even get to the boss. middle. Ah, fuck, that's too far south. This is supports middle. We get milk. This is widening and
Out first.
out first.
Okay, you're at 4.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
挑戦者なんとか立ち上がった
In tanks in. Oh, that is quite wide. Okay, so you need to be
Wait.
marked.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Wait, let me just clarify something. Are we doing fixed, tank, healer, melee, like
Yeah,
range, melee, and ranged?
Well,
In
it's
that order?
no, it's supports first, DPS second. So if it's far first, healers take it first.
Okay.
If it's
I-
close
I-
first, tanks take it first. It supports then thing because it allows melee to keep attacking the boss.
Yeah. Alright.
It's so weird because it doesn't. Right, that's the annoying
Yeah.
thing. When someone created
It-
that strat, because you can't have uptime at all on it. So anyway,
At least it means at least if it's like the chariot pattern, they can hit the boss. Like on the donut, on the dynamo, they can't hit the pattern, but on the chariot, they can hit the boss. Like the uptime strategy for this will be really cursed. But yeah, so it's just the first close is tanks, the first far is healers, the second close is melee, the second far is range. But yeah, let's move closer. And then also the dynamo distances, so like the furthest you can be for the dynamo is the edge of these markers. So this is the dynamo spot. I don't know. Sorry, the chariot spot for when it's the donut. I don't know how far out. You probably just want to be pretty far out.
boobs here, the little lines, the 2 little dots
Yeah.
is where she aggroes. I did it for science.
Wait, what? Oh, I was about to say what attack was that in the corner, but it was just a raid wide just chasing Seo.
Yeah, the little dots.
Triple savage.
Just
The
go.
little dots.
Don't go further than this line,
Yeah.
than the second
Good to
square.
know.
If you touch the little dots, she's like, no, I'm gonna smack you up the head. She likes those little dots.
Give me. I'm just gonna change the gear. I forgot to put my piety neck back on. There we go. That's better.
Look at better.
Let's see.
I think Yeti still put from far back instead of up close.
Yeah.
We'll get better useful.
Yep.
But it doesn't really matter.
Rapidity
It's
damage
shield,
right
shield.
変幻自在翼がなければ作ればいい
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Sides. DPS. Corner.
Too close to me.
Okay, yeah, I
This
got,
is
yeah,
I got rain. This is narrowing and healers first. Narrowing and far first.
Is narrow donut or when
Narrow is donut. Donut. Oh shit. Ugh. Yeah, if we lose people, it's GG.
yeah.
We just got to be really tighting on our positioning there. So like, you can't just like go all the way out type of thing. You need to remember. So if it was far
get
first,
the-
you need to
get-
always be doing opposite. I don't think we lost this anyway. I didn't have anything left.
Oh, alright.
Even with Samba, he'll do.
Yeah. So like, what's catch people? One, people are getting clipped by the dynamos and chariots, but you've still got to remember. So it's like if it's far first, you need to be near, but then after that you need to go far. So your movement always needs to be opposite. So if you start near, you go far, near, far, near, far, near, far type of thing. But then you just need to remember which one you're actually taking the hit on. Because like,
as well.
yeah, like if it's far, it's say like range, and it's the healer's turn, and as a range you just go really far out, you're going to take it instead. Yeah, we also just not need to get we just need to get to it with people alive as well, so we can just like get comfy with it. So let's just try and get through the first bit clean. Let me share and I'll talk you through it. Like, which bit don't you get?
Like when you say
I just need
far,
practice and execution.
okay, so when you say far, it's far bait, right? So the bait's gonna go, like, you need the people
Yes.
baiting that's gonna go too far. So when you call far, if it's tank's turn, tanks go far, right?
No, it's you guys always do near. So
Oh.
the first set of near and fars is handled by support. The range takes the first far, the tanks take the first close. Then melee take the second close, range DPS take the second far. But you also need to remember, so like this example, is that you can't just blindly move around in that as well. So this first one, it's close,
I
so
think
everyone
you're
else
on-
has to...
I think you're on the wrong screen. You're not sharing the full book.
So on this example, it's tanks taking it close first, so everyone else needs to be a bit further away from them.
Yep.
Then we go in, and now it's far, so the healers take it far, everyone else needs to make sure we're in. Then we go out, and it's melee close, so everyone needs to make sure they properly disengage. And then it's range fast, everyone needs to make sure they come in closely. So you always need to be doing like sort of, your movement will always be opposite of what you started with. You just need to remember when it's your turn to go extra close or extra far.
Okay. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, it's tight movement. But you can... Oh,
You can also come up
Yeah.
heaps closer, Yeti. You don't
yeah,
have to
like
come all the way
pull
back
from
down.
up here.
Andrew still gets hit.
サンダーがリングに帰ってきました。
She doesn't hold back that first punch.
I think you might want to pre-pull Rampart this as well. Or something, I don't know if you were, I didn't see.
I can also just help by
Yeah, I've also just got my whole like pre-pull mix as well. But like, yeah, I'll talk about this later.
Middle. DPS. DPS middle. Okay, we don't actually need a lot of mid, yeah.
No.
This is narrow and tanks first. Fuck, goodness. Healers,
Yeah, by that. Fuck.
melee, range, and then, yeah, second one, and then... Yeah, you've got to make sure you're really tight on your cards.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
lot cleaner though. That was a lot cleaner as a pull.
Yeah, I got hit by Yeti.
I'm gonna bring up our here.
Yeah, I was way.
We had a pretty clean pull getting there, so I can see it now as well. That first mechanic as well doesn't actually kill you. It's pretty chill, so I'm not going to do any mints
Yeah,
yet. So this is the Witch Gleam. So you would be on the Cardinals here, so this is correct. So you see it hit 1 and 2. So you need to count the ones that
it's
get hit
outside,
4
it's
times.
outside,
Yeah,
it's
south
seaside
side.
should
And then she's going to
Wait,
do
wait,
cleave. So it's south
Four.
pairs,
Four.
4 pairs, 4 pairs, 4 pairs.
Yeah, do you not that square?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you guys would be up the front, and we'd be pairs at the back.
yeah.
And then this is swap busters.
You can't even this side. I'm dead.
You
Living
can't
to see
involve it.
mechanics.
I can.
You can involve it.
Wait, you can? It's meant to go through invuln, that someone said. Okay.
I was gonna say, like, I didn't say it earlier, but I thought it.
This is the clock spot, I think.
Yep, and so now you'd be in your Proteans, and
Okay,
it spreads in.
Oh, it does it on your
I
core.
wonder if it hits dead people.
Does.
It does.
Oh dear.
So this would be our normal Protean positions as well.
I was gonna practice this. I bet you the safe
So-
spot's gonna be.
South.
Actually,
Six, south of sea.
Yeah, so safe
Have a heal.
then shorts and sports would.
yeah, exploded next to us.
It doesn't work because there's so many people dead. You guys got hit extra. All right, so let's take a look at our POV so that we can see what went, why people were getting hit. You'll be able to visually see the positioning.
Yeah, okay, you need to be right on the edge, otherwise you get hit.
Yes, so you see how like you see where I'm doing. So I'm doing my dance marking on this marker. Okay, Sayo as well. Like Sayo, Sax, okay, all of us we can do it on this marker.
Yep.
Don't want to be in closer. So for us range at least, you watch how I'm doing. So this is them close. There we take it far. So I went out extra far, and then we're not doing anything else, so we can just chill. And then it's range, so they would go out extra far, and I just chill on my marker.
Yep.
It'd actually be in the marker there, so they don't have to go as far. You see, it's like the marker is
Gotcha.
that in the edge of the marker, is it? So that's why range died. For melees, let's go back to the beginning. I keep forgetting that. Sorry. Just move into the position, and I'll remember.
I do that to a KO.
Shot.
Yeah. So why did melees die? So let's tank first. That's fine. You guys were good. So you went out. You guys were good. Okay, so I think the only reason melee died is because range were dead. So actually, you guys were good. You guys were doing that perfectly.
No,
Yeah,
Sayo
so
got
melee, you
put
were
on
fine.
me, I think.
Yeah, because Sayo was too
When
close in.
He was too
So
close.
we died because Akia died, which then led to
Yeah.
and then Sayo died, which then led to other people dying.
The ranged
Yeah,
players
so you can-
can... Sorry, you go?
Oh, you're gonna say use the marker? Yeah.
Yeah, but the melees, you can use this diamond on each of the cardinals. See the little grey diamond? It's like perfectly intersected. So as long as like on the inner or outer part of that tiny diamond, you can dodge it.
You're right.
It's helpful for consistently baiting it as well. You need to bait it.
Yeah. So many things happening. So when did we go? When did it go next? So after that, we had. Oh
It
God,
makes it so much
clicks out
easier
there.
if it's narrowing and it's in first, or if it's widening and if it's out first.
Yeah,
Right,
Or
right.
there's the shape and the dino. But if it's the opposite, it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah. So for this mechanic, so this mechanic's going to come out. So we need to be in pairs for this on the cardinals. So we'll have range pairs. I don't know how we want to do it because it's like someone's going to get scuffed on positionals, but it doesn't really matter. I guess we can just have
For the next
don't know if-
mechanic,
for when we're doing cardinals, we're waiting for the 4 beams to go out.
why do you need to spread?
Isn't it just
properly?
Proteans?
No, I'm
no,
talking
no.
about the one where there's 4 cubes in the corner and she shoots them.
As long as you're not in the cardinal, you'll be fine. Actually.
Yeah, I don't think
So it
there's
doesn't matter.
anything like debuff related.
Yeah,
No,
true. I
Requires
suppose.
you
So.
to.
Yeah, you don't
As long as
necessarily
you're
need to,
out
yeah.
of the inner cards, you're fine.
Yeah.
I don't
Actually, yeah, there
realize
isn't.
that-
So yeah, it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, so just be on a cardinal and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's going to shoot one of them 4 times. She's going to shoot 2 of them 4 times. So you can always see like the first one will go.
I thought it was twice. Yeah.
Twice. It's twice.
It's
Yeah.
twice and 4 times. So she'll hit it 4 times. like
Yeah,
you
you
sort
can
of see. So
visualize.
she hits when it goes through. So you watch the first beam will always be just a single beam. Will be two.
It's
So
two.
those 1,
Yep.
2.
That one's been charged twice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
so, yeah.
And then
So
you have
those
to wait
ones
to
get
see which
charged
one she
twice.
clears,
Yeah.
and then find a safe spot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it spreads or stacks in the patterns of curse. But yeah, so that's the stack pattern. So it'd be this is MT D1, ST D2. So left and right of the boss, H1, H2, and then same thing here. So MT, you need to be like directly up in the corner under the boss Yeti.
I think he's a bio, but it's fine.
Ah, I didn't realize.
I see it.
Okay, yeah.
Yippee.
So you'd be 4 spreads. It's MT, ST left and right of the boss, looking middle.
I'll be
And
just
then
on the
you-
corner of the unsafe square.
So
Yeah, you have to take down time.
That's fine.
So can I ask, are we just flipping that pattern?
Yep. So
Yep.
whichever corner it's in, it's always boss relative to the middle. So if we flipped it to this corner, you would always be on the far left corner of the safe side, looking into the middle.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
You go your safe position here, 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 in that pattern.
All right. Can we just flip it though, so everyone's always in the same? So you're always on the.
What do you mean by flip? So you'd start here
Instead
and
of
then if it's this
rotating it
corner, you'd
around,
be
just
here.
flipping it.
I prefer
I find this
rotating.
way
What do you
easier,
mean? So
to be honest.
Yeah.
All you do is look at the boss
Just
Oh,
look
I
at
the
the
see.
safe
boss
corner,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
look
you
at the
go
bosses
back
relative.
left.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So like
Wait, just-
it's always
Wait, so just to confirm, the one's exploding is the one that's getting hit 4 times, right?
Twice.
twice.
Whichever square gets
Twice.
hit by 2 beams.
Oops. Okay.
Well, I think we do rotate because yeah, rotating just means like you just look at the middle of the boss. You just look at the boss in the middle, and you just go to your position from there instead of having to think about it being flipped. You always just look at the boss. I'm left, right, close, far type shit. I feel like either I'm just going fast or well, because I'm pulling on the same time, or I'm pulling on M3.
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
What?
Look up Milky.
I was with you on that. Like that, we were like right in the middle there. That was.
Sides.
Oh,
It's
fuck my bad.
the supports, and this is supports far, middle,
I have no
supports
idea
far,
where-
middle. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Sorry.
I can't recover from that. Yeah, just gotta
I
be making sure
needed-
that you can
I
prevent.
even complained
I
about
need
this
an
in
instant
normal mode.
replay on that because we were like,
No,
we were smack bang in the middle.
it's just
Quick question
Then-
is, I
so dumb.
think the wings AoE is also slightly random, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's slightly wider as well. Like, just seeing if I can sort of see how you guys go. Yeah, you guys were like too close to the edge to it, so you can see here. We're just gonna share the screenshot. You can see you guys are like closer to the left of it, and so you're getting clipped by that wing, whereas Yeti was in the middle of it.
Mm. Okay. Noted.
Yeah. Like the wings are quite wide. Like it doesn't the middle of the square isn't exactly safe. Like you need to be biased to the side that's away from the wing and away from the square.
はないがお前の魂もらい受ける
I'm just gonna pull on.
サンダーがリングに帰ってき
Like, I don't know what. It's always getting me.
変幻自在翼がなければ作ればいい
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Sides. Supports.
Getting-
挑戦者がダウン
Supports middle. Sorry, supports corners, supports corners, supports corners. I got Akia. This is close first and out.
立ち上がっただが挑戦者は
Close first, out. Too close for it.
Yeah, I'm still learning the distance.
And far. Go furthest. Yeah, okay.
挑戦者がここでダウ
We
ン
need, we need to be tight around our movement there. That's what's getting people killed.
I just need to do it more times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like as a range, when it's your turn to go far, just don't min-max it. Just go properly far. All right, on a cardinal,
これも
cardinal,
エレ
any
クトロープ
cardinal.
の可能性だ
Doesn't matter. Looking for the ones to get hit twice.
エーテルを集積させている
4,
何
1.
が
4-2, 4-2.
4-2. It's Piers for. Oh, fuck. Wait, what one did you call?
4-2, 4-2.
Don't.
Paul got hit twice, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Call the safe spots. don't call the unsafe spots.
Yeah, I'm keeping... yeah, fair enough, okay.
It's very confusing calling unsafe areas.
なんと挑戦者が
they always
だ
yeah, they would always be diagonal. The opposite.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why they have to be, to be honest. But we just play by ear, really.
I think the first time we saw it, it was actually only
First
one.
time it was
that
3
split
and
it, But
yeah.
it was the cleave that would make the other two unsafe.
Yeah, there's always two unsafe, and they can be diagonal or they can be on the same side.
I see.
So yeah, we need to be much more careful on that in and out movement. So like if we look at that, I'm just going to look at that one. So it was widening, which is so the first one was tanks close. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you explain it. I'm not gonna. I was gonna explain something else completely different.
Okay. Yeah. So this was close first. Sorry, this was I can't remember what this pattern was now.
It was close. It was close.
Sliding
it was
in
close.
like-
It was out and close. So this is fine. So Yeti, you should have been in close. You were fine there. But like Sayo, you need to be further out. You got lucky. That's fine. Rain was too close in.
Diamond.
And then it was
In and
far.
far.
Yeah, in and far. So at that same time, like Sayo, you need to be further in because you're not taking a buff here. So you see, you took Aki as well. When it's not your turn, you need to make sure you're not there. So this should have been me and Aki got hit, but you got hit. So like if it's like that, you just need to be doing the exact opposite of what the movement is until it's your turn to do it. It's the way I think about it. So if it's near, until it's my turn to be far, I'm always like slightly closer. It's how I'm thinking about it. And then when we went back out, you would have wanted to be, so this was near next. Yeah, that went near next. So it should have been melee taking it, and then it was far, so you'd go further out. Like when it's far for me, I just go much further out. But yeah, more practice and we'll get it.
And so this is when I was ranting earlier about cognitive load. That's what I'm talking about. It's like
Yeah, yep.
by adding
There's a
in.
lot-
This is by adding in the melees and tanks are going to do the first near, and the ranged and healers are going to do the first far, that's adding an extra decision on top of all of the decisions that are already happening at the same time for maybe 2 GCDs total over the whole thing.
There's another way, like just have it fixed. TH melee range. But
yeah, we can do fixed. Like for me, I just found it fine because I'm just like, I know I'm doing when my far is, and I know I'm just doing the exact opposite every other time. But we can do the fixed strategy if we want to make it easier.
I think fixed would be
let's do fixed to do clean. So we'll go fixed strategy is tanks, healers, melee, range. So no matter what, tanks do the first one, melee do the second one, healers do the third one, range do the next one.
I love it. Like this fight is very it's very like cognitive load. Like there's a lot of decisions that you're making while having to hold things in your working memory. Something that
I had considered going to fixed if we were going to keep struggling with it.
That's
like
totally
we can hit
fine.
the boss
We don't
anyways.
even get.
Lol.
Yeah, exactly. We don't even get much uptime. Might as well.
So when I first saw that strategy, I was like, why for that? But I also understand why people are doing it. And with a little practice, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just,
I think that's for me why it's easier is because like I'm like in the first 2, so it's like not that hard to just remember my opposites, but I can understand why for later people it's harder. Also, this boss is like so easy to double dissipation open because there's no fucking healing, so I'm gonna do that on when we're potting. Which I might just start doing it now.
Get used to it. Oh, you can also resolve the wings on pretty comfortably on this third tile back here.
Yeah, I just stay closer up for I throw out a shield after.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
But I suppose they come back to middle, so it doesn't really matter. Sides. Supports. Supports middle. So it's tank, healer, melee, range, and it's far first. It's it's in, tanks first, far.
Yeah.
Oh my
Healers.
God, not bad. Oh, yeah.
So we just need to be careful on the position. So when you're not, so for that one, like when it's in, and you're not taking the far, stand on the boss's hitbox, and the other people go further out. Well, let me take a look. Why? You got clipped by Yeti's one.
Yeah, I think Sayo needs to be further in because I was already downtime. Or maybe I could stand out a bit more, maybe? I don't know.
You need to stand on the diamonds.
Yeah.
Right at the edge.
Yeah. You need to be like right at the edge, and the inners need to be inside the boss's hitbox slightly for that one.
Okay.
Corners, sides. Supports. Corners. This is close first and out. Ow.
Oh, sorry, no, that was me.
Yeah,
That was me.
you went far
I
out.
just forgot.
It's fine, we're good. Into a cardinal. That was much cleaner though.
Nits.
Oh, Milk, do you have faint heal? Or no?
No, I use it for first raid wide. I can move it if you want.
Okay, then I'll faint this one then.
Do the healers
I wasn't
prefer if I
sure.
feint that mechanic instead?
No, that mechanic doesn't kill.
It
Do the
doesn't
raid
really
wide.
matter. No.
Yeah, do the raid wide. Cardinal Accio. So we're all in the safe spots.
エーテルを集積させている。何が起こるのでしょう。
2-4 safe. Stacks 2. Stacks and 2. Stacks and 2.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, okay,
That
I'm
is
going to
spicy.
going to do that.
Enormous.
Paintbuster, Invuln.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to feint that?
No, I didn't have any mitts out there for that. I can throw something up for it. I just wanted
I will
to...
also samba there. I was like, shit, I'm alive.
You could probably faint that.
I
yeah.
should feint it. I have nothing else
Just
to use
faint
it
it.
on.
Yeah, you have nothing else to use.
Oh, is your feint back up there?
Yeah, it's up.
Alright, Proteans. Counting how many times you get hit. It's DPS supports along. Looking for the safe spot. Safe spot C. 42's in the safe spot. So you guys need to be okay. So you should have been. Yep, we will go.
You can
now.
have that fixed 10 kilo left DPS right.
That
Because
is
there's
what
always
it's,
one of each.
that is how it is. So we'll go over that. That was much better pull. Yeah, I'll
Oh shit.
Okay.
I won't experience. I'm gonna maybe I'm gonna spread low those.
Attacks. Did you get hit 3 times?
I did.
Okay, yeah, that's
Well,
yeah,
so
that's
the-
fine.
the-
That's fine.
the-
I would have been going. I would have been like
Well,
going left normally. So
Yeah.
me being there was kind of
Okay.
like wasn't
Yeah,
too short.
in the
orientation
thing.
pattern.
Actually, maybe.
Sorry, Aelith, I was in the incorrect spot.
I was wrong because I only got hit twice. I should have been in the south spot. But also the guide says supports east that you wrote. But I
Oh.
don't know what orientation.
Yeah.
Like I was trading the safe spot and then pointing the safe spot towards is the relative north. So I don't know
No,
what
so
that is.
the safe spot is relative is south. You treat it
Relative
as
south,
south. Yeah, it's relative south.
It's kind of like an arrow.
Because
Okay, so if the safe spot was on C,
A is
let's
north.
say. Okay, let's say the safe spot was C, right?
Yep.
Okay, then A would be north. So if it supports east, then we'll go to the corners
They
of
would-
2 and 3.
Yes.
One at the cross.
Just the yeah outside. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And so
wait,
if
can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? I didn't
yep,
get
I'll
it.
repeat it. So we treat the. It'll be easy to show as well.
Actually, wait. With the prior that you stated for Electrop Edge 2, where we have DPS being west, which I presume would be is it relative west or true west?
I'm about to go through this
Relative.
now.
Alright,
But
yeah.
yeah, Rizzo can
Just
explain it.
just watch. Just watch. Yep. So
Yeah.
you count your beams, how many times you got hit. So you're going to get a debuff. Like, I'm not going to call it because it's
Don't call it. Everyone gets different things.
yeah, everyone gets different things. So you've got to look at your own debuff. It's a 40-second debuff and a 20-second debuff. So it is very obvious which one you got. So then you need to count how many times you individually get shot. If it's a 22s will get hit 3 or 2 times. 42s will get hit 2 or 1 time. And you need to remember that. So you get hit. And now we look for the safe spot. So this safe spot, there's always a single square along one of the walls that will be safe. There'll be 2 on the other side. This can spawn A, B, C, or D, this thing. Whichever way that spawns, that's now south. So if it spawns at C, A is north. If it spawns at D, B is north, etc. Spawns at A, C is north, spawns at B, that is north. Basically, just orientate your camera with that behind you. And yeah, it's an arrow. It's pointing towards north, basically, is how I treat it. Like, you can literally see this pattern is making an arrow pointing towards what is now north. So for there, the basically the higher number in each set takes the northern position, the lower number takes the southern position is how it works out. So for the 22s, the people who got hit 3 times, it's you take the northwest and northeast corners, the DPS will take northwest, the support will take northeast. People who got hit 2 times, same thing, they'll take southwest and southeast. And then the 42s stack up down south in the base of the penis.
And just to be clear, with the ambiguous cursor waving, it's like the 2s like are in the on the edge,
yep.
not
so corner, and here.
Yeah. So I just didn't want someone to be like, yeah,
so you can see how big these are. So you got hit multiple times. You can see how there's different size AoE. So the people who got hit the most have this big AoE. The people, as you can see here, someone over here got hit less number of times, so they have a smaller AoE. So they want to be down here and over there.
Yeah, I
and everyone else
the spot that
I forgot that there was a different number for short and long debuffs. So it's like I got hit too. Oh no.
Like for me, all I've got written down in my notes is I've got how many times I get hit and where that sends me. And I only care about northeast, southeast because I'm a support. I don't care about the other side. So I've just written my notes as like 22 3 hit northeast, 22 2 hit southeast, and then 42 2 hit northeast, 42 1 hit southeast. That's how I've written my notes. The other main thing to remember is these people down south here go further south. Like we want to be right in the base of the penis, like right at the end of the, up in the balls. Just to give extra room, just in case.
Isn't it's squares, isn't it? Don't you explode the squares around you?
It's a circle. It's a circle AoE.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
It's a square.
I thought it was a square.
It's a square.
Oh yeah, that one's a square. That one's a circle.
What?
The more charges you
Oh wait, no.
One's like a 9 square.
That's right. I was getting confused. I was getting confused because we blew people up, and that causes the circle AoE explosion. That's what threw me off. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. It's a square.
Okay. Yeah. And then after that, we have the half room cleave, right? Before the next.
Yes.
set.
So then there'll be the half room cleave, and it'll either be pairs or spreads. And that hits pretty hard, so we need some mitigation there. And then you solve the long debuff. And yeah, that's like 2/3 of phase 1.
P1, yeah.
Yeah.
An iron cluster is fixed, so it's not even that difficult.
Yeah, that's pretty straightforward mechanic.
The one time I don't pre-pull mid is with Riz, he gets hit.
Okay, that's what my shield's for. Food's about to run out. Double check your food when it's about to run out.
I have no idea how to judge that anymore.
Yeah, neither.
Middle. Oh, damn it. This is widening and far first. Ah, fuck, wrong thing. It didn't even matter. I was already thinking the next mechanic. They're like, the cleaves are like 2/3 of a sort of square, so like they cover extra parts of a square, if you get what I mean, like across 2 squares.
You mean the vertical cleaves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got up until like this line on the outside.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't use my downs.
Doesn't matter. Okay, we need a...
Can you open with a move?
I open with a gap closer. I press
It's
my gap
technically a
closer
provoke now.
once.
Oh, it does. Wait, no, doesn't Warriors gap closers still just do damage?
People just need to be
変幻自在
careful with their
That's
clicking time,
なければ
basically,
作ればいい
150
because it's
potency.
a bit further distance away.
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of funny anyway.
Middle.
You picked a moment for the teleport as soon as 30 seconds come back off cooldown.
Supports. Supports corners. Sorry, fucking right, sorry.
Other way
I was-
around.
Yeah, can we not be just doing that because I'm trying to think and it's distracting me at the moment. Fucking sorry. This is close first and it's narrowing.
It was far first.
What? It was far
That was
first,
far
yeah.
first. Okay, it was far first. Sorry. I got distracted there because I was listening to what Ray was saying. I'll just ignore people.
なんと挑戦者が
Give me a.
We'll get there.
This is probably like the hardest part of this first phase. So like,
Well,
These
learning
first two
each ball,
mechanics.
so it's fine.
I anticipate.
you don't need to you don't need to stress about healing up in between each of the hits, Aki, because everyone only gets hit once there.
Yeah,
So
no,
it doesn't.
yeah, it's mostly going into it, and plus there was the dead people as well, so there was
Yeah.
that.
Like I've dropped all my mitigations pretty much apart from the first raid wide.
Yeah.
Just I put a shield out, and I actually think I could drop that shield even. It didn't even matter.
Yeah, with that weapon, you're making me want to go and get more Abyssos clears.
Heal you.
恨みはないがお前の魂をもらい受ける
ウィケンドサンダーがリングに帰ってきました
Really, it's just whoever gets the first kick of any.
I even
Same.
booked like a second 40-minute start, so I'm early voting.
And also, like, I just like Neil just gap closed because he's just not losing any damage by doing that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, they're more consistent
That's
that
what I
way.
did. That's what I did, and it hit me first.
Yeah, sounds about right.
What the fuck?
Wow.
挑戦者がリングアウトだ
Sides,
You got the voice line.
sides. DPS
Someone's gonna
corner, DPS corner, DPS corner.
in.
DPS in.
Sorry.
Wait.
I was gonna.
corner.
I can work it out in my head.
It was DPS corner.
Narrowing first one
In
down.
far.
It's in far. Gotta kill it.
Oh.
Sorry.
And I fucked up twice. That's great.
We can't lose people there.
Yeah.
It's like, go ahead, Eddie. Yeah, I'm just chilling away so we don't lose more people. We're good.
Yeah,
I'm putting big commits up.
yeah.
Fine. Yep. We just need to focus it well, like not be. Yeah, just make sure we're
こ
focusing
れ
on
の
it.
エレクトロ
Cardinal.
可能性だ
エーテルを集積させている何が起こるのでしょう
Yes.
2, 4. Here's 2. You put them there. Tankbuster, Unraising Akia, Hard Raising Sayo. Can you
I'll
log
get
in and
that,
kill yourself?
I'll get
Yeah. Can you get Yeti healed? He needs healing, he needs healing.
I can kill them, it's fine.
We're fine. Clock spots.
これでどうだ
It's counting your hits. .42 south.
Chaos support on the other side.
Looking for the stacks. You killed us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just remember you're always east.
Yeah. Just the left
Yeah.
of H1 is fucking with my brain.
Save spot A.
Yeah, so you see how it slots.
Wait, how did we not get hit there, Milk? How did we not get hit there?
Luck.
We just need to be really, really, really
I
careful. on
actually
it.
don't, because I think it's roll, like not roll based.
Yeah, it's not roll based. Yeah, so yeah,
How
before
are
we
we
pull,
stacking?
I just like talking more of the ins out. So like, if it's narrow and it's in, and like it's an in one, everyone else should be on the edge. The in people need to be on the boss's hitbox. If it's out, the people who are going out, just you're either on the very edge type of thing. Like So for it's a donut, if it's in, the people taking it are on the boss's hitbox, everyone else out. If it's out, everyone's on the boss's hitbox, the two people are on the edge of the donut. And for the point blank, if it's in, everyone goes far, people in the middle on the edge of it, and vice versa. Really far if it's your turn, other people in.
The way I figured it out now is just like,
Yeah.
except your turn, we have to take it. It's just the opposite every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Whoever said in far then changed my life. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
I'm like,
who said
far?
that the stack
Yes.
isn't roll based? I thought it
The
was.
42s and 22s aren't roll based.
No, the stack in between it was.
What do you mean? The stack in between?
When she cleaves
The
half
stack-
the room.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah. When she cleaves
Oh,
half the room, it's healers stacking together, melee stacking together, tanks stacking
Yeah.
together,
We should probably
range
discuss
stacking
that.
together.
Okay.
Yeah, that's already been
I was just
discussed.
clarifying that because someone said
Yeah,
it
I'm
before.
not
Like,
sure
I think that was
what
about something else, so that's why.
Wait, so
Where are we
I...
stacking?
How are we stacking?
It's tanks. So looking at the middle of the room. So we pretend if the boss is standing right here where I am now. Tanks to the left of it, melee to the right, healers to the back right, range to the back left.
Oh, okay.
And if it's spread, Yeti in the
Spreads. Yep.
If it's spread, we'll just do
D1
the same
here.
as we did in M3.
M3, yeah, just do M3.
D2 here, and then ST somewhere up here.
Yep. It's the same exact.
Off to the spreads.
The only difference I want to make for the range for that spread is can we have the healers in the middle because we need to be able to quickly heal people up. So when it's spreading, like Sayo, you would go to the far corner, I'll go in the middle, and vice versa. Akia would go here, Sax, you go to the far corner.
Yep.
We're working through it.
We are.
恨みはないがお前の魂もらい受ける
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました
変幻自在翼がなければ作ればいい
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
I just can't read it.
挑戦者ここでダウン
Corner, sides.
挑戦者なんとか立ち上がった
It's just
BTS.
It's just-
for US corners.
It's just reset so we can just get that queen going.
挑戦者がダウン立ち上がれるか
I follow Yeti. We're stacked on top of each other. He survives and I die. Oh my god.
I can't do it. I can't do it either.
I think it's actually like not. I don't know. It doesn't feel. Okay, I'll watch.
Get it.
That was my bad.
Oh, my bad.
I was too close to the lasers. The wing laser.
Shouldn't have followed you.
So like,
My bad.
I'm always looking. So like, how I do it is
Just find the crystal on the side and then determine which.
Yeah,
which
I
way
always
it's
solve
and then just
solve
look at the wing
sides first.
and
It's
Crystal
still looking
isn't
at
the
the wings that we're
problem.
having-
It's
I know,
actually.
I'm about to go out of it. But you see, like, what you're doing is, so you guys are going towards the wing. The wings are coming down and like a cleave along the center. They're not like. So I don't know how you're reading it, but I'm like, all I'm doing is it's the same as normal, just standing in between two wings.
That's all we're,
and making
that's
sure
all we're
you're in
doing
the
on our
middle.
side as well.
But you-
Like,
but
I
you-
I
honestly,
can't do the normal one.
Look,
yeah, but that's not what it
look-
looks like on from. Like I'm watching them as well, and it looks like they're where you are right now when I'm standing behind them as well. Like it's, I think it's a perspective thing here
I
because
find it
you're-
Well, 'cause you
harder
gotta
because
look, the wing
I'm
that you
close
do-
to it.
hold on. The wings do move around, so you've got, like they do jiggle left and right. Like they don't fix. Like if you watch this through, the wings are
Yeah.
moving slightly left and right. So you need to find the relative middle position of them and just like bias away from it. There's a big gap in between them. Like if you're very close to a wing, you're too close.
Yeti, did that position feel like we were in between both of them?
Nah, I was too close to the wing. I realized last second.
Yeti
That's
got-
why
Yeti
I
got
tried
hit
to
as
move
well.
Oh, you
right.
got hit as well. Okay.
Yeah, I tried to move right because I realized last second, but we were too close to the wings.
Because to me, that felt like we were in the middle. So I'm like
I thought you
factoring
guys
in the
were in it as
direction
well.
that they're like pointing to. Because see how the middle and the left one, they're both pointing to the left slightly.
That
I-
doesn't
You have to
change.
look
That doesn't
at the-
determine anything.
You look at the dots ish.
Yeah,
Is
don't,
it-
don't look at the bottom of the wing. Sort of look towards the
Oh,
top of the wing.
okay.
That's a better indication of where it's going to come down.
All right, I'll try that.
Like, because you see how they're jiggling around, so it's a terrible indication. Like, and they're all the same width. So as long as you're in between two dots in the middle, between two dots, you're fine.
We'll try that. Okay.
Okay,
The dots
yep,
are easier.
the dots is what it is.
I think it's the dot
Okay.
sucks.
I mean, I don't use the dots, but it does work.
Like, cause I swear, like I lived in, but I'm like, we're all good. Cause I line.
I
up
just
as
stand
well.
in the middle.
Like, I swear I swear on that side we're standing in the middle. I wish I could like, yeah.
I'm like factoring in the direction, like just slanted a bit.
Yeah, that doesn't change anything.
Yeah, we'll see.
Cause I lol at people that get hit by it in normal mode. I'm like, it's so easy, and now I'm being punished for my crime.
I complained about it in
That's what you
normal as
get.
well.
I'm being
That's
punished.
what you get
by
for bullying people.
Yeah.
裏にはないがお前の魂もらい受け
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました
That's right. He screams out on my wing. That's fine.
変幻自在翼がなければ作ればいい
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
I don't know how I live.
Middle. Supports. Supports middle. This is close first and dynamo.
So this is the one where they all match up, and that's all I. Whoa, don't go too far there. Like Yeti. I was like
Yeah.
watching Yeti. Yeti was
Oh,
like,
yeah, because I went a bit fast as well, and I realized, oh fuck, I'll be this fast.
Yeah, like
Oh,
you
sorry.
can't overdo your movement. Okay, on a cardinal.
あの手だ
1-3 save?
4-3?
4-3. 3 sprints. 3 sprints.
Spread.
Do you need to go further? So you need to be right up in the corner.
Yeah, do you need to be in the center?
Yep. Like, just take a look at the diagrams again that are posted, and just double check your spread and stack positions. It's always looking at the boss in relative.
But yeah, I can't heal you. I'm rezzing.
Sandra?
I already used it myself.
Clock spots now. We don't have everyone alive, so this is going to be scuffed. Yeah, and people are going to die.
Yeah.
I don't even get it. Yeah, just reset it.
Yep.
We lose too many people. Yeah, like, you need to be, like, range, you need to be hard in the corners on your sides for spreads. And, like, melee, same, you need to be hard in that corner. Tank, you need to be, main tank, you need to be hard up underneath her in the corner. It's just, but if it spreads, you're always in, like, a corner, basically, of a square.
That's hideous, can I say, that timing, because when those lasers are going out to show where the safe and dangerous spots are, that's when I'm doing technical steps. So I'm hyper focused on doing my little hit the buttons that light up, and I'm not watching the screen.
Yeah, you just need other people call it for you.
I'm like, oh, please.
Yeah,
and then no one was saying anything, and I'm like, oh no.
I'm still learning to read it.
So toxic putting the 2 minutes there.
It's a great time for the 2 minutes.
Like, if it was just delayed a little bit more, like, that would be perfect, but it's like really.
What? How?
Oh yeah,
You jump rock.
Oh my god.
Talk about it.
I don't think you need to pull the boss up at all if she doesn't move from the beginning.
Okay.
If we can uptime it.
Kipi's back there, doesn't she? Yeah.
One keeping her there
Or
is
the
that
dots.
it doesn't give us downtime to keep teleports.
Middle. Fuck, die down. So supports middle, supports middle, supports middle. I'll get Sayo. This is out and close. Oh my god, I didn't get Sayo distance. Fuck.
Fine.
Out and close, out and close. Yeah, we're gonna wipe here. Fine. Healers. You guys see two. Yeah, that's. Got scuffed in there. It's here. Yeah.
That was the,
We just needed.
the numbskull one.
I'm not gonna lie, the way we're doing callouts is absolutely fucking with my mind. Because the first like callout we're doing for like the witch hunt is basically like the opposite of what the boss is doing, and then the call we're doing for this is what the boss is doing. And also just, I mean, the more of a personal thing as well, that's just not how I resolve mechanics mentally. Yeah.
I think it might be better to just call out the debuffed roll, and that's it for the first mechanic.
Yeah.
Do you think that would be good visual?
We'll
Yeah.
try that.
Yeah.
As long as everyone's paying attention, everyone just has to pay attention then. And know how to read it. It's fine, I won't call it, but yeah, just everyone has to make sure they're paying attention then. And what about the second one? Do you want anything called there?
I mean, I prefer like at least to start or like what's like happening first, you know?
Okay, so if it's close or far.
Yeah.
Okay,
Close.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
What about calling out if it's like in out and then close or far? Like that's
Yeah,
the first
the
one.
first
And then
one.
For the first one, yeah.
First,
Yeah.
you can call
Oh.
the first one. Yeah, first one is
Yeah,
out.
I'll call in, out, close, far. Alright, I'll do that.
Okay.
And this is my favorite song of the tier.
Fair enough.
I feel like it's late 90s.
I was literally
It
gonna
gives
say
me
that.
anime vibes. Like,
I had to
Isn't
show
the
them.
singer of this literally like singer of like the fucking movies for some enemies?
It's one of the. I thought it was just one of the editing teams. Oh no, that's the Honeybee song.
yeah, that's Honeybee. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like an actual person they else. I forgot what their name was.
翼がなければ作れば
I saw a post when she was like, where she was
Ship
purpose, but
spots.
Yeah, it was on Instagram or something. Or Twitter.
yeah.
Middle. Supports.
I got
I
Sayo.
got Sayo.
Yeah, you're closer actually.
This is out and far. Out far.
挑戦者なんとか立ち上がった
Oh, I got
Yeah, people too close. Yeah, you just too close. EDC took my one.
Yeah, and I got too close there at the end, so that would just be my bad there.
Okay,
But,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah, that
looking up
helps.
some event there.
Just the debuff helps.
Yeah.
I don't have time to move. I just primal rend it. I'll just press the out. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't use like gap closes or primal runes to go back in, things like that, because you'll end up taking a
that's-
buff.
It's a 1 minute window, it's not toxic.
You can't even max melee. You have to actually be
It
on the
can
diamond.
yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
just
be on the
downtime.
You've just got to work around the mechanic and adjust your rotation as you get to it.
It's
Basically.
amazing 6-sided star for 3 DCDs.
Like as people get more comfortable with the movement, you'll be able to like work GCDs in and around it. It's just we need to
お前の魂
be getting through the mechanic first.
Yep.
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました
Positions.
Sorry, I think my gap, because my gap close has enmity on it, it actually makes me hold a little bit longer than normal.
Do you actually need stance here? Can you just turn off?
I can go now.
変幻自在
Because I cannot
翼がなければ
provoke
作れ
while
ば
I'm
いい
doing reprisal and all that stuff.
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Sides.
Oh shit!
Oh, I keep forgetting.
It's DPS middle. Middle for us, yeah. It's we're just too many people dead. Just reset.
Alright, I just
Yeah.
fell off.
Yeah, gotta. Yeah, we just need to make sure we're not having silly death at start. They've been falling off and gotta stop getting hit by the cross cleaves because it's just chaining into us having more people die.
Your dot strategy is quite effective.
What? Oh, that. Oh, yeah, yeah,
Looking
yeah.
at the dot.
裏に
Yeah,
は
yeah,
ない
yeah,
が
yeah, yeah.
お前の魂もらい受ける
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました
変幻自在翼がなければ作ればいい
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Sides. Supports. Nice. Very clean. This is far and in far.
I got hit by someone.
Good. you've got to make sure we're doing like people are still like trying to like min max their movement when it's like it's close and far. Just if you're not taking it, like if it's a dynamo and it's close, just fuck off. Don't try and min max the distance.
It was in and far, and I was inside the hitbox, and I got hit by it twice.
Yeah, because people were dead.
I'm
People
just
were dead,
completely
so-
disengaging through that entire thing.
I don't know.
So what happened there is it was in and far. So the two tanks should have been at the wall. Everyone else should have been on the hitbox. It was then out and close. So the two healers needed to be close. But then what happened on? I don't know if someone died on the first one, but what happened on the second one is there were people standing like pretty close to the hitbox. Like just be safe. Go further. Like it's downtime already. Why try be extra close? Because
I don't know if it helps. I don't know if it helps people, but how I'm solving it now in my head is if it's for all of the extra movement around. If they don't match, like if it's in and far or out and close, in my head I'm like, well, it means that I've got to move a whole lot. So if it's in, I've got to go all the way in. If it's out, I've got to go all the way out. So if they're opposite, I've got to move a lot. If
That's
it's not
true.
my turn,
That's
and if
good.
it is my turn, then I don't have to move very far. And if they match, when it's not my turn, I don't have to move very far. You know, that's how I'm thinking about it. So I don't have to think about every single one. I'm just thinking how far I have to run in between.
For me, all I think about is just like, because it's always the in and out, it's always opposite, so I just think close, far, close, far, or far, close, far, close. So yeah, we just need to make sure we're just playing it safe there, because we're getting wrong people taking it.
You got to think up a shortcut for yourself to make it easier so you don't have to process every single one of those.
I think with the just practice, it'll become natural.
Yeah.
Thank God this is like too.
You can only
late to
study
fight.
so much.
Yeah. It's just practice and being safe, like, yeah, just extra big movements when they're needed. Alright, it's...
Hold on.
Once Rain is ready.
Wait, hold on. Can you just speak on Rain? Because everyone's quiet.
Yeah,
Can you just
let's
explain
go.
to me here?
Wait, can I what?
Can you just explain it to me without chatting? Because everyone's quiet.
I was just saying in the link show, like the way that I'm just doing it in my head now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's my thought process. But I'm still lost sometimes.
Like basically what I'm doing, like the way I'm thinking of it is, because it's easier for us because we go first. After we do that thing, I just flip it to the opposite, like in my brain,
Yeah,
I'm like, okay,
all
now
the
I have to
opposite.
avoid the opposite, and then avoid the
Are-
opposite, and then avoid the opposite.
Yeah.
So it was like tanks in, and I'm like, okay,
Then
next avoid out,
Yeah,
and then avoid in, and then
again.
avoid out,
Yeah, and out again. Yeah.
while
But
also
I'm-
doing in and out. But that's just.
Yeah, but I'm still.
I'm not even thinking about the in and out thing, to be honest. I'm just thinking about way not to be debated.
Just try to do it without attacking the boss at all.
Yeah, I'm just completely disengaging.
恨みはないがお前の魂もらい受ける。
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました。
It's okay. We practice.
Yep. That's why we wanted to be on this fight tonight.
To be the last fight. So we spend all our time on this one. Don't worry about the next one.
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい。
Sides. DPS. Says close and out.
Oh, I got. Oh, because you died, I guess.
Oh wait, no, I should not have been there. My bad.
Getting cooking up. Sorry, I think I just wasn't full HP there. I thought I missed one of my own heals.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
We're good?
we're alive. Nice.
Provoke!
Yay for
Yeah,
James
it's
the
not-
Shield.
Provoke!
Provoke!
I have Silence off, that's why.
の可能性だ
On a cardinal.
Too cool.
2-4. Here's 2.
Involve?
I think that's the...
Provoking?
We've never had that on the same side. It's always been diagonal.
We had it once.
I'm pretty sure it's always high. Yeah. Or did we just misread
Didn't we
it?
have? Didn't
Counting
we
your
have stem
just
drive?
We had it.
just focus on this.
Box
Counting your
spots.
buffs. Counting your buffs. Box spots. Counting your buffs. See yourself. You're a
What did I? I got hit twice.
Keep in mind your first one, so it's either 2 or 3.
I just attack.
Roll stacks, yeah. Roll
There you
stacks.
go.
okay. That could have been me then.
Yeah, I got hit twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can proudly say I hit about 3 of the right buttons during that 2-minute window.
Let's fucking go.
I mean, there's lots of downtime in this fight. Like the DPS check isn't very into those. Like just gotta
Practice next
living is more important than
お前の
This
魂
is what people wanted.
もらい受け
mechanics. Yeah,
That's actually true, Nora.
yep. And as I always said, just don't ask for what you want because you don't actually want it. Players don't know what they want.
Ross is always great on the other side. I actually like it though, because it's more.
Oh yeah, I think it's so much better. Like, yeah, and optimization you can optimize for it better,
がな
but
ければ作ればいい
That's exactly what it's going to come down to, the fight will be, maybe you have to hold it a little bit here or delay it a minute there or...
it's for prompt it doesn't matter. Middle. We both got clipped.
Towards middle. But we're dead anyway.
I mean, yeah, actually,
Just
no, we
reset.
could- Yeah,
You lose extra people.
yeah.
I am
I mean,
Damn,
I
that-
mean, actually,
That
at that,
clipped me.
actually, no. In that case, we wouldn't have because it was supports that were hit by the initial dives. So then the second set would have been taken by all 4 DPS who were still alive. So we could have zombied through, but at the same time, it's a bit of a fucking bitch when we lose all those
Yeah,
resources
it's-
anyway. So
I just-
yeah,
It's so early that we may as well just swipe anyway.
yep.
Yeah.
did not realize there's
Sorry.
an electrode that goes down through the middle as well in all of that.
Yeah.
恨みはないがお前の魂もらい受ける
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました
変幻自在翼がなければ作ればいい
Those squares always go like west wall and east wall, so that does help remembering them. Middle. Supports. This is close and in. Close in.
No, close out, close out.
Close out, close out, close out. Yeah, close out. You were too close again, Yeti.
Yeti.
You just need to testing. Yeah, fine.
Yeah, you need downtime for that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I have aggro.
Just meh. Like, just need to stop trying to hit the bosses there.
I was doing Tomahawk, bro.
Ooh, 4-3.
3-4. Spreads 3. Nice. Busters. Just didn't on it.
I think you got most of my burst that time. Yay.
Not yet, Yeti.
I've got Yeti.
The panic in Rain's voice.
I saw somebody lose aggro and it turned around like, well, shit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, just focus on this.
Oh,
A south.
I'm forward though.
Wait, also.
Your
Cross
other.
voice
You should be other side, Yeti. This is we die. Yeah.
Wait, why did everyone down bottom get hit?
Did you 1 or 2?
yeah.
Because someone died. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's always support's always east. So no matter what, you'll always be on the like east side relative to the south point.
Oh no, sorry. No, I was wrong.
I think Yeti shouldn't have been on that side no matter what.
Yeah, Yeti was on the wrong side as well.
Yeah. You got 3, right?
Look,
Yes.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, yeah.
Oh wait, so where's the arrow is pointing? I always go right, as in
Yes.
east.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
You're always east as a support.
Relative
Hang on,
east.
don't pull. I wanna. Yeah,
I also should have been in the south spot.
just gonna bring that one up.
Also, you can't be in too close because I almost got hit by I was in a little too close in the clock spots.
Yeah, you need to be like max melee clock spots.
Almost killed myself.
Super pull. No, wrong pull. Okay, that's why I looked wrong. This is the right pull. I'm just gonna, yeah, because we're almost clean on this, but yeah, so you can. So it's widening, so it's out and close first. This cast bar is so long doing all that. Man, think how toxic we have to teleport each one. But yeah, so this was correct. So everyone went nice and far because this is close. So the 2 people taking it were in. That's correct. Then here. So the problem here, Yeti, is why you got hit is because this was now far. So you needed to be on the boss's hitbox. So you got lucky there that you didn't actually take that one. You should have been on the boss's hitbox. That me and Aki still took it.
Wait, the first one was close, but was out and close, right?
So the
Yes,
next one,
so then the next
circle will get better on far.
Yeah.
So, just
So
like
you need to
inverting.
be. Yeah, keep inverting. So you started.
Yeah. The way that I think
Yeah.
of it is like whatever one we get hit by, remember that the next person is going to get hit by the opposite in terms of range. So we got hit by close.
Oh,
the next
that's
person's gonna get hit
right.
by far.
I was thinking
Yes,
close,
yeah.
far, close, far. That's why
Yeah.
that's why I was close and then I was far and then I was close
Yeah.
again. That's when I got hit. So yeah, I was pressing.
So you
Tomahawk
got
here.
lucky you didn't die. You're lucky you didn't die to this one, but then we went out, and so now it's close. So you're in close, and you take one of these two people's hits,
Yeah, I was
and
thinking,
then you die.
like close. I was thinking like close, not as in like baits, but me close. You know, like me close,
Yeah,
but
no.
it should be.
Think about it as
Close,
baits,
or-
yeah.
Yeah, I think of it as the base. So like whatever we do first, the opposite is gonna hit the next person, and then so on and so forth. So I just go. I don't want to evade this. I don't want to evade that. That's the way I think about it.
Oh yeah, okay, that actually makes a lot of sense now. Oh my god. My bad.
That's all good. Like tonight I just want to get stuck in this first part of this phase clean, because once we can get through this cleanly, it'll be pretty chill. Like the cannon part of this is pretty, apart from the heal check aspect of it, pretty chill.
もらい受ける
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました。
変幻自在翼がなければ作ればいい
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Sides. Supports. This is close and in. In. I clipped by yours, sorry. You were, I got clipped by yours,
Oh,
but that was
what?
all really lucky because I almost got hit by, it's because I was already dead.
No, I was like, but people were far in that. Like,
Yeah. You can't be going too far, like, yeah, like with that one there, Zach, like,
Like,
you
I
were
mean-
very lucky
Yeah, I
to
had
take
to
my
be
bait.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that
You just
I
gotta
was
be
trying
thinking,
to
if,
still say
like,
you were
just,
in the corner. I
yeah,
was like,
so,
fuck.
like, ignore the in and out, like the movement, like the narrow widening, because that should just be instinctual. Just think about what is being taken, if it's near or far. If it's not your turn, you're doing the opposite of that debuff.
Would it help? I was just going to say, should I call what is being baited? Like,
I mean,
should
each
like,
time-
unbait,
I think it's going to be confusing because it's going to be different
Yeah.
for someone every
It's
single time.
different for someone every single time. You just need to know which one you are. So if you're, first, second, third, or fourth, and then just think about it. So like, if it's not your turn, you're doing the opposite of what's happening. So if it's in first and it's not your turn, you're out. It's then out, and it's not your turn, you're in. It's then in, it's not your turn, so you're out. It's then out, and it's not your turn, so you're in. Think of it like that is the safest way to think about it, I think. At least that's how I'm thinking about it.
The way Sax described it is really easy for me. Like,
Yeah, it
you're
is.
moving a lot or you're moving a little.
Yeah.
It's either going to be, far or always on like the edge of the donut and the point blank.
I am going to still shield in between those hits because we almost died that time.
Yep.
I just dropped my shield because I'm like, do we really need? And I'm like, yeah, we want that shield. I could probably put a mitigation there, but don't know.
But I'm not
That
putting
does.
Samba anywhere at the moment.
I'm talking about at the very beginning, middle edge type shit here. Samba is a waste there.
Yeah, like I'm just using fucking Ninja Sector as well, because just nothing else I really need to use it on
変幻自在
for like the next 2 minutes.
翼がなければ作ればいい
Or even for like
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Edge. DPS.
Does so much damage, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
This is
out.
far first.
Oh fuck me, my bad.
Just need to
おっと挑戦者ここでダウン
this. Oh, let's play on both.
I still think
pages.
that's CS that he clipped me with that. But,
Okay, how are you like processing it?
Well, no, just then. I was just standing on the corner of the actual like grins of the corner of the waymark. So
Oh yeah,
I knew what I was going to do. I just executed it wrong. That's it.
Hang on, 1 second, don't pull. Well, you're fine, but like as I said again, like don't greed it if you're taking the mechanic. Like you were like trying to play it sort of minimum distance, sort of ish. Like I know you went like minimum distance, Yeti. But like
for Prog, let's just be really safe. Like,
go further
far,
out. Like if you're
just
taking it far,
disengage.
just go far. Yeah, just disengage properly. Just to make it easier. Because yeah, just losing people is meaning we're not able to prog further mechanics. So disengage properly. If you're far, go far on those outs.
once we're better at it, we can.
Don't go completely to Narnia. Obviously, because you need to be able to get back in. But like don't like be like an extra like yard or two out. 2-3 yards out.
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました
Okay, that is just long enough before that AoE happens. That Samba's useless when I can use it with no without ruining my own mode.
It doesn't matter there at all. We're good for
Yeah,
that.
no, I just thought I would give it a go to see, but it wore off at exactly like 1 second before the
Middle.
AoE went off.
Supports.
Out, out.
Far.
Out
Little
far?
movement.
Yeah, alpha.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys too
Oh wait,
close
no,
to
no,
me.
too close to you. Yeah.
Both of you too close to me.
Was I not far enough there?
Yeah, no.
I was like 1.5
Me and
feet.
Akea then stated that.
We had people dead straight away, so it goes wrong. If a people die, it goes wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, alright, let me just go back, because I'm pretty sure I was like on like the actual edge of my waymark. Yeah.
You were.
I'm surprised we're taking so long on this one.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it.
For our movement, so yeah.
Sorry, can I just? It's this box, right? See the box that's on the floor?
Yeah.
You want to be on the outside of the box. Like the circle comes through here through the tip of the waymark,
Yeah.
so it's this box. Or
For people on
or this-
Cardinals, it's like literally very on the edge.
I mean, yeah.
So you can
Like this is if it's out and close, this is my close position.
Yeah.
And if it's out and far, I go into here, and this is my out and far position.
Yeah, we've got 14 minutes.
That's fine.
Wait,
we can-
so was I not far enough so the bait went to someone else?
No, it's
Okay.
more at that time.
No. You were well up on the wall, that was fine. The reason it went wrong there is because your two ones were fine, but then it went wrong because Rain and Milk both came in and got hit by my bait on the second one.
Wait,
I
what?
thought
okay.
Akea died on the first hit.
I got.
Oh, did Akea die in the first?
No. I died on the second hit, but I got hit. But the bait went on me in the first.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He got bait.
Let me-
Yeah, Akea took the first bait, which was
Let me
not
take
intentional.
hang on, let me take a look. Why
The reason I died on the second hit is because I got close, which I'm
Yes,
not going to do in the future.
Yeah.
Let me take a look when he died.
No, as in
Well,
like,
you
yeah,
got
if you
hit.
screen the screenshot, like, I mean,
Yeah,
it's already
Akea was
fucked
like
with my
not
YouTube
that
screen.
far out.
I can't really see. I can't really see Yeti's perspective.
Yeah. Let me. Okay, maybe if I open this, my computer I may
Yeah.
disconnect.
So, I'm just gonna. No, don't do anything. I'm just gonna send you the screenshot. So look where I am in my marker, and look where you are. That's basically it. You just need to be in closer on your marker.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, that's right.
Like you can see, you can be much closer. Like again, though, like at the same time, like for prog, if you're taking it far,
If you're baiting it out,
Yes,
Fucking wall.
I'm
Say
I'm
it-
literally
yeah.
going
Like-
to the edge of the arena as a melee.
literally,
Just do
look where Rain's going. Like
I'll
it just
advise-
makes it all margin of error is gone. Then if you just get the fuck away.
We can limit test later.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I just
Like,
yeah.
I want to prog
misused the
mechanics, so we need
market
to
there,
actually be reaching
Okay,
them.
I'll go further next time then.
Yeah.
Because I don't have gap closer there. I'll
all
just
I'm
save.
thinking of is
You'll
Run
make
back
it
in.
though.
yeah. All I'm thinking
Yeah.
of is I want to bait this, and then I don't want to bait. I don't want to bait. I don't want to bait.
Like you don't need to go
Say
all the
OTC.
way to the wall, but like go like at least like halfway out into the outer box.
Sayos DC.
Oh, I didn't see. Let's,
Okay, well,
let's just reset re-instance.
yep.
Because yeah, we just need to be progging these mechanics, and then tomorrow we can focus on cleaning them up and getting the DPS check down.
Yep.
But we need to be reaching those later
Hopefully we
mechanics with
can
people alive, so we can actually prog it. Because yeah, I'd like to see transition tonight.
Yeah. Reasonable goal.
Yep.
I'm surprised. Like this is, it's just a like Zach said before. It's a lot of mental things at once. But once we all learn it, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
These
and
people that are going that it's too easy because you watch it and it looks easy when you watch it. But it's so like watching T makes T look easy when you're watching it. But that's people that have practiced it and done it well. And
it's
they've uploaded
easy.
a
It's easy
clear.
for world first raiders because they are very good at executing these tight sort of movements with very little pulls. That's what makes it really these type of fights really easy for them. Like they know the limit test and can figure out straight away from seeing it a couple of times. Okay, this is the closest I can go. This is the furthest I can go. But at the same time, the biggest thing they do is they play it safe on prog. When they see a mechanic for the first time, they play it safe. While they're learning it.
I was also thinking a little bit earlier tonight.
Yeah, go ahead.
we're in that spot where we're a bit spoiled for choice when it comes to strats, and while
Yeah,
there's not a kind of definitive one that's been picked yet for pugs and stuff, like we're a little bit spoiled for choice, and so there's always the option, like there's always a temptation of going, this one's a little bit too tricky, we'll try something else. We'll try something else, and instead of sticking with it,
yeah.
I can.
Which is basically my thing. Is like if we're not getting it in half a dozen pulls type of thing, of actually like being there with everyone alive with a strat, we try a different one.
Mm.
The only ones we probably won't change are the sort of fixed strats, because realistically, like fixed position strats make things so much easier.
Mm. Oh,
Like for
what
the
was-
cannons.
I saw
fixed
some
position.
weird strats for those cannons, man.
Yeah, because
We're going to
people
cut
weren't-
the arena diagonally in half, and then
Oh my god.
quarter of the
Really?
party's going to rotate this way, and then
Really?
if you've got
Okay.
a brown cat with an orange spot on its head, you're going to like, no.
But like, yeah, for like the that like watching like I watched a lot of Momo's prog when they were doing those, practicing that in and out. They went fucking to Narnia, to the walls and stuff, being really safe. They got through it a bunch of times, saw transition, and are like, all right, let's start pushing the limits of it now, because they were fine with the later stuff.
I forgot that was in the game. Big Yellow Flood.
Mhm.
Oh, anyway, so while I've got you all captured for my TED Talk, so my job is about like people's cognition, and like my PhD is in memory and cognition, and so this fight just. I get really excited thinking about it from like a professional perspective, and so I was like writing whole pages today about it, and I had to keep deleting it. I'm like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But, like,
I love encoding short-term memory.
I love it.
I literally would have reacted with the nerd emote.
Like, so, like the work it's making our frontal lobes do, and it's great. Like, so we're trying to do like it's brilliant. Like, so we're trying to do all of this problem solving to do all of these different puzzles and mechanics that are happening, but at the same time we're trying to hold in our working memory something that's happening. And so working memory is kind of that for most people it's the little voice in your head where you can rehearse things, the phonological loop, and so you're kind of repeating numbers, or you're kind of doing mental calculation or mental manipulation of that, and so we're trying to rehearse and hold on to the memory from before, the thing that we have to remember for later, while also then using like the same system to problem solve what's happening on at the moment. It's wild. Like they're like really like, here's something to think about on top of something you're already thinking about, and we're going to add something else in. It's brilliant. I love it. But like, man, like, oh, it's cool. So anyway, and like the other things like later with the towers, when it gives you kind of one opportunity to see the pattern for the tower.
Yes, that mechanic is toxic.
Yeah, so it's expecting you to encode and remember that information after one presentation and then execute it properly, while also holding at the same time the previous tell from the like the knockback or the fire and the order of the arms on the floor. It's like,
what I find toxic about that one is like you'd think, oh yeah, it's going to hit my towers 4 times, so you just need to count where it hits. But because it bounces back and forth, you've got to like remember that it's like it hits your side, then it bounces back, then it hits your side, then it bounces back, then it hits your side, then it bounces back.
Yep. Remember this one, but not this one. But then remember this one, but not this one. Remember,
and you've also got to not move too early.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
It's so good. I love it.
Write a paper on that.
Like,
oh no, my portrait's gonna be wrong. No, my portrait.
Analysis.
I changed my glamour.
It's because I got my piety gear on, and that's not like what's part of the gear set.
I'm gonna start getting my patients to.
Oh wait, no, I'm good. Yes.
Figure out some of these shit.
Oh wait, are these markers iron, or do you want to change them?
These are yours, right? No,
I think they're fine for now. If I like them. If we want to move the A, B, C, D, we'll move that for phase 2 if we feel like we need them. But I think it's good having them in this phase.
I legit went back to theoretical models of cognition today, thinking about it. It was great. Sorry, I got really excited and nerdy about it.
Yeah, what the fuck did I walk back into?
Some nerds chatting.
Nerd. Great.
I'm gonna take anything away from tonight. It'll be what you said and not this fight.
Sides, supports,
in post.
in. Nice. Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, made it past?
You're good. Yep. Need big meds. I need some heals and I can toss a shield here.
Yeah.
Mid resolve.
We're good.
Oh my god, I'm scared of attacks there.
これもエレクトロープの可能性だ。
Cardinal. One, three.
One, two.
One, two.
Yeah, 1, 2.
1, 2.
2 stacks. You're right. I'm still not very good at reading that.
I'll put a heal on as well.
Round room now, probably what now?
I'll kind of about a little bit about the core for that as well after this pull.
On your clock spots.
Next melee.
これでどうだ？
Yep. Spears. Oh, I don't have the mitts I normally have yet. Oh.
Where are you?
Sorry, Zach.
You need.
I was wrong.
Yeah, it's melee up and yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad. I was looking at Sax
Sorry.
for some reason.
Yeah.
It's roll stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm so used to doing
it's melees together, tanks together, range together.
Yeah,
healers
my bad.
together.
I was looking at Sax for some reason.
If you want to make it easy, I mean, we could just have tanks like stack inside the boss's hitbox, I guess. Or there's only 2 groups there.
Just
so.
No,
yeah, it's just to the left or right of the boss. Looking at it, we need to make sure we're healing up in between those mechanics too. All those things kill people. We need to have mitts and stuff going up there.
Yeah. Also, another thing about the Electro Edge 2, no, 1 core. I would prefer like calling out what is unsafe, because what will be unsafe will be like the first unsafe square will show, like grid will become apparent, like while that goes off. So we don't have, so like right now when I'm thinking of like what is safe, there's the mental stack of having to remember what the first one was hit instead of just straight calling it out, which will make it easy to remember. And then we can just kind of reverse like logic that.
But I mean, once they've been hit, you know which ones are unsafe, so you just make the callers the opposites, because there is time. It's so then people can like position their camera to the way they're going to be going to.
Yeah.
I am quite comfortable calling it out the safe ones.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Like
I think
to me, I find like calling unsafe areas is always like when we go into sides, we don't call middle when we go to the side.
Yeah.
It's very counterintuitive. It's I get what you mean, but calling unsafe overall, I feel is very counterintuitive.
お前の魂もらい受ける。
Wait, map confusing me too because I'm old.
だがリングに帰ってきました。
変幻自在。翼がなければ作ればいい。
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい。
Okay, I found my safe spots on the floor for those, so I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Middle. DPS.
Up, out.
Out, far and out.
Oh, I got Zach.
I got him already. You get healthy here and mitts.
Yep.
I have a mid. I'm gonna meet Zach too.
Next up, I think.
Do you always have faint heal? Nope.
Yeah, I can actually paint that one as
これ
well.
もエレクトロープの可能性だ。
1-2.
1-2. Spreads 2. Buster. That might have been way too early. Yeah, it was. Max melee, clock spots.
これでどうだ
See south.
Shit. I looked at the other. No, that's me. That's right.
Piers, D. Bam.
Yeah, keep in mind, Zach, we're on the right side for that.
It's so
Yeah,
confusing
yeah.
for me because when I look at the arrows, usually MT takes like A and D, so I'm like left. Wait, no,
Just,
right.
just
stay
always,
middle until
just,
you figure it out, and then
yeah. But like I don't know, just have if you got possible, just write down a note that you're always northeast or southeast. Like that's what I have. I just as it's going up, I'm like, okay, I'm 42. I look and it says 2 hits where I go, 1 hits where I go, with 22, 3 hits where I go, 1, 2 hits where I go. So I don't have to think about it. I just read about it.
お前の魂もらい受ける
Zach, I can feint both raid wides. Do you want to feint something
Okay.
in between that?
Okay.
Unless you want to feint this first one, and then I'll feint in between. Don't do that.
No, we can stick to the
翼
rhythm
が
now.
なければ作ればいい
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Sorry. Sides. Supports. Far in far. Something was too far there. Oh,
おっと挑戦者ここでダウン
got Akia. I'm putting up big mitts here.
挑戦者なんとか立ち上がった
Hard Rising Yeti.
Yep.
On a Cardinal. Oh, Sarah's ready. Sarah's ready.
これもエレクトロープの可能性だ
On a Cardinal. On a Cardinal.
エーテルを集積させている何が起こるのでしょう
Recall safe.
3-4 safe. Here's 4. Buster.
I fucking provoked it. I'm just gonna stand here.
I got back.
Box spots. It's melee.
これでどうだ
Wow.
A south. Spreads.
Time spread.
We're in the middle, Yeti.
I'll go under the boss.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
Next spot is
B south, B south. Gotta stop running off the edge.
that's the first time I've done that. Okay.
I know, but yeah.
Look.
So this hits quite hard, so we need a fair bit of mitt for that.
I have some up for that one.
Yeah. We're getting. That was a lot better. Hang on, I just want to quickly. I wasn't recording. Someone took my out hit when it was out on the.
That was
arrow.
in. Was it
Oh,
not in?
that was in.
Yeah, I
thought it was
took
out.
it, and I was like,
Okay.
out.
That is on me then. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it was an opposite one.
Yeah, I'm the dumbass then. All
Hey,
right,
but
that is me.
what-
I
why
will
was
put my
I
dunce cap on.
Not hit though.
It's because I was wrong.
Okay.
If one person goes wrong, people die in a chains. So, like
Actually, don't know
if
how
one
we
person goes
recovered.
wrong, it leads other people. It's because when it goes wrong, I just fuck out. I just like start doing the opposite pattern, so I make sure I live, so I can start raising people.
Get away to this guy.
I cause a mistake and then I live.
お前の魂
Terrorist.
もらい受ける
I am a terrorist.
Really a lot, though.
Yep, it's in my DNA. Ducker, ducker. We watched that movie the other day.
Can I get some fruits first after this?
変幻自在翼がなければつけ
IRL or
IRL, literally.
okay.
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Middle. DPS. In.
Weak movement.
No, this is little movement.
Oh wait, you're right.
Okay, that makes so much more sense. Oh my god.
Also, you were so lucky that you didn't get hit there, Zach.
Yeah, I saw that from them.
lie.
Like,
I have mitts.
これもエレクトロークの可能性だ
エーテルを集積させている何が起こるのでしょう
1, 2. Two pairs.
Or spread, I'll guess I'll just stand below the boss, okay?
Yeah, we'll do M3 spreads as well.
Yep. I'm standing below the boss.
Max melee, clock spots.
これでどうだ
Oh, wait, why is there... Oh, fuck, I'm wrong. Sorry, I was wrong enough. Partners. Where the fuck are you going? Yeah, we lose extra people. And this would be longs, and then a self.
Yeah.
Oh, we are here. That's my bad.
I need some
Yeah.
brain juice, hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, take a little 5-minute breather. We're getting a lot cleaner on that, though. Like, that's actually the mechanic we're up to now. That was my bad, though. I was like, oh yes, I'm northeast. Wrong.
Nope.
Wrong number, though. I'm gonna go bathroom too.
Alrighty.
You wanna reinstall?
Nah, we got 100 minutes, it's fine.
Yeah, fair.
I'll grab a drink then.
I'm back. I hate like leaving my computer room and coming back because even though it's still really warm in here, it feels freezing cold now.
Ale.
Yo.
Did I miss anything important?
Not really.
I am cold,
I cold.
but I'm turning on a heater now.
Okay, back.
Welcome back.
Got my brain juice.
Brain juice.
WB.
Man is a zombie.
What?
I'm
Get it? Because zombies' brains.
Oh.
I think let me summon my fairy.
I'm not at my computer yet.
Okay. I will go
You
back
have
to
a
reading.
wireless headset.
Yes.
I'm happy to hear Sax not
So
sounding
you
like
could-
complete death.
You could be in the bathroom, we wouldn't know.
I am frequently in the bathroom. No, I'm kidding. It's not top, so I'm not frequently in the bathroom. No, I'm in the kitchen.
And he's cooking.
Just making some tea.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I'm like,
See, I have a wireless headset, but not a wireless microphone.
I have a wireless headset, I just don't use the microphone on it.
Yeah. So I regularly go to the toilet and I hear, like, when we're on fucking M2, I'd, like, go to the bathroom and go to thing and I'd just be hearing sax and bloody Akia singing in my ear while I'm taking the leak.
It's for beauty, it's beauty, it's sweet. Be
Oh, so you heard that? Oh my god.
Degenerate.
Damn right, bitch.
I say that while we're in floor 4 of Savage in
Week on the 4th
4
day.
days.
Yeah.
I think we all are all degenerate.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
we are.
You're only figuring that out now, Milky?
Just slightly
恨みはないが
not adjusted.
も
Oh,
らう
say
よ
about
Oh,
him.
it was Saya this time. I wonder if she'll survive.
I mean,
I'll
I
He
could
will,
like,
because I go like this.
and if I do that as well.
Well,
if I
I
do
mean,
that-
if we found out.
I think Sam survives. It's a lot of shielding.
変幻自在翼がなければ作ればいい
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Middle. Ports. Close out.
big boobs.
おっと挑戦者ここでだ
Interesting. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna start healing everyone first before the raid wide.
Yeah, get everyone up. Sarah
Yeah.
can res me.
Can you
Yep.
faint?
Are you gonna rep this?
I rap.
Missed
I
time.
got Sayo too.
Alright, we're good.
That was my bad. I
なんとか立ち
forgot the movement. I actually see. I didn't understood what you meant by your like big movements thing, but I understand it now.
It's so
What
much
do you mean?
easier. It's actually insane.
Yeah.
You completely ignore the actual in-out thing.
エーテルを集積させている何が起
Free
こる
Full force. Here's 4. I don't like how that involves like literally like a split second less than your longer than the involt.
Yeah, the hold up.
これでどうだ
B. Here's A.
Oops, sorry.
I got Milky.
Big mitts.
There's tank LB if you want it.
Yeah.
I think I'll be also right.
Nice.
Is that
Alright,
second?
so she's gonna so this is Iron Clutch. She's gonna jump to A and she's gonna point a cannon to the side. You need to move fast. She hits hard. Look at what debuff you have. You're getting hit by the opposite colour.
Oh, you can also look at the
Yep,
hitbox
yep.
to know which way she's going to turn.
Okay.
Can you not stamina it, please?
No, get away. It does a lot of
One,
damage.
one,
It
one,
will
one.
tilt. It kills you in like 2 hits. You have to move. Alright, so you're going to be getting hit by the opposite colour here. So it can swap sides. And just look at the diagram for your debuffs. So the purple and the arrows are out. Opposite, opposite. Okay, wow. People blew up and not enough mitts. Alright, that was a good start though. So basically,
Sorry,
I'm gonna-
so her hitbox is going to turn, and so I look at the little arrows that are on the flanks, and one little arrow is going to come forward, and I'm like, run to that arrow.
Why
Look
would
at
not
the
stand
arrow.
on the tip of the hitbox? Because
Yeah,
that's what
don't
I look
stand
at.
the tip. Yeah.
I couldn't see it.
Like if people are standing on that tip, there's no one's going to be standing on
Yeah.
on the edges. So you can look at
yeah,
the
you
edges
can
as
use
well.
this. So I'll show you what he means. Visually, it
understand,
makes a lot of
I
sense.
find
Yeah.
it easier to look at the tip.
Because I was watching for that gun to see which way she points the gun
Yeah.
before she shoots. But
E-
she
either way,
turns-
can work with you.
She
Try
turns
not stand at
before
tip,
that.
but yeah, you can see it very clearly, like the tip, like she rotates. So we should already be at 1 here.
Oh, that's what you guys are looking at. I was looking at. I think McLaren was looking at the big arrow in
Yeah,
front.
you guys are trying to look at the big arrow, but I think that's people are going to be standing there because like it gives them their equal distance to either side.
Yeah,
Mhm.
fair enough.
So you look at those, you can see. So we should be moving to 1 already because this, as you can see, we had to heal there, and you barely lived. So right, so for this one, so you're going to get your debuffs. Also, while I'm going to bring up.
The fixed diagram.
Where is it? Oh, I'm in the wrong channel.
The other debuffs, do we get those after the first hit?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
After the first hit. So each time the cannon goes out, you hit. So you want to make sure you're on your correct side, and we do need a fair bit of mitt for this. So these do hit pretty hard. So I didn't have a lot here. Or were people on the wrong side?
Yeah, because Aleph, is he yellow?
Is there a bit of leeway in the middle?
Aleph, no, he was blue.
Why did I
so-
die? I saw a beam go up.
Let's just take a look at how much damage we took.
I thought that
Well,
was.
isn't this
I
a
see
wild
that that's a
charge?
wild
This is the
charge
first one.
mechanic.
Yeah, the first one is wild charge mechanic.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
The
First one is
succeeding
wild
ones are the debuffs.
I didn't know
that's
that.
So first,
the front.
okay. So I didn't know the first one was a wild charge. Okay, so the first one tanks in front.
Okay, I'll leave it there.
And
that's fine.
we still need some mitt. So you're going to get hit by the opposite colors, and it can swap sides every single time it does this cannon. So you sort of see as it hits us, we get these debuffs. So that's when we look at the diagram. Once that happens, you just resolve it based on what color debuff you have, what debuff you have on the correct side, and that's the entire mechanic.
Do we literally just follow that?
Yes.
For the
Yes.
near and far, that one is just slightly close to slightly far away on that spot, right?
It is. There was a really good explanation I saw somewhere before.
Because that's
And
what the
it's
dots
like-
are for, right? On the
It's
diagram.
this middle dot. You want to stand on this middle dot. If you're the whatever the
The,
Like you call
the
it.
purple, the
and then the
circle
other
debuff.
person, then the other person just stands in this triangle behind.
Hang on. You mean so you want the circle person back here? You mean?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
person
Yeah.
that's getting
So, 'cause
targeted with
that-
thing.
Yeah, the people with arrows need to be in front.
Yeah,
with
so
the arrow
the arrow
debuffs need to be
people-
in front.
The
Arrow people on the stop.
Yep.
Yep. Arrow people on
then-
the stop. Well, but obviously in this box up here, so arrow people would be on this. If we're actually on this side doing it, the arrow person would be here. The person with the purple circle would be back here on each side. And then for the other players,
these dots.
Sorry, you-
I'm sorry, I think it was these dots here. I don't remember now.
What for the front positions?
The front two people.
They can,
Those are the front
they
two,
can
yeah.
they can be like up here, but yeah, use these dots work. And then it's just so no matter which side you're on, like DPS are always on left looking at the boss, supports are always on the right looking at the boss at these front positions.
I just Yeti. Riz, just if they're too close to the front, if they get the point blank AOE on them,
Yeah,
and
they'll
they're too
hit
close
each
to
other. Yeah. So
Okay.
use these dots then.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, using the
I'll
dots
love
are
it.
here. Circle is here.
Circle.
Oh, sorry,
Just to
arrow
double check,
here.
was
This
there
arrow.
near and far buffs?
So all right, let's
Sorry,
just position this. So Sax and Yeti have point blanks. Me and Zach I've got the circle. Zach's got the arrow. So this is how it would be. So no, you've got the arrows here in front of me.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Yeah, you've got arrow. So this is how it would be positioned. So they've got the point blanks. Zach's got the arrow. I've got the point blank. And then on the flip side, Rain and Milk have the point blanks. Akia has the circle. Sayo has the arrow. So this is how it should look every time we
arrow?
take a hit.
It's like
Either
an arrow debuff. It doesn't matter which one you have.
If you
So
look
that
at my
resolves-
screen.
That resolves both?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because how
Okay,
this
that's what
works is
I
this.
thought.
Yeah, this close one shoots the closest person to them. This far one shoots the furthest person to them, and you want to shoot the purple debuff players.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's what triggers their debuff to go boom.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's just a heal and mid check, so I'm going to pop Seraphism during that, and probably put down a sword. But I had no Aethers there because I had to use all of them to keep people alive. Dodging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Transition already.
I need a.
Do we know
Wait,
if
so-
each laser is a wild charge?
I think
No,
it's just
it's only the
one.
first
It's
one.
not. It's
Yeah.
only the first one.
I'll use
It
the
couldn't be a
first one.
wild charge
Okay.
because there's potential
Yeah,
that you're
there's
all
six
allowed here.
positions,
True.
I'm assuming what happened last time was the tanks died, so everyone exploded.
Yes.
Potentially, yes.
Because I was in most front, but I died. I think because of damage because I don't have any mid up.
Yeah. So
Okay, so
just you can't throw all your. Well, actually, you could because
I think short is fine, right?
yeah.
Yeah, but Rain can take the next tank buster with an in-bomb.
Yeah.
Second question.
Yes.
As soon as we get hit, we get given debuffs. But
Yep.
do we swap sides to resolve the debuffs?
Potentially, yes. So you need to be looking at the cannon because each time the cannon spawns, it could swap sides.
Okay, so it just depends whether you need to swap or not.
Yep. So it's
Because-
good practice. Like once you get hit, come up towards the middle, look for the cannon, and then move to your next position.
Yep.
Because yeah, the cannon it could be the same every single time, or it could swap every single time. It's just random. I'll try and call like swap sides if there's a swap on, but I won't call anything else because that's just personal buff checking.
Wait, just to confirm, does the buff also change when the initial lasers go off?
It gets given to you when that
Yeah,
laser goes off.
every time you get hit by the laser, you get a new buff.
Ah, okay. Well,
So every single time you've got to resolve one of those buffs.
yeah, okay.
Yep.
It's how to follow up something.
I think that's a little personal.
Yeah, I need that.
It is a very personal reason why she's doing this after all.
Otherwise, how the door's going to open at the 50 mark? Simpsons reference. Probably
Old.
Get it. Like Bart sells his soul.
That is a good episode.
I've not seen all the episodes.
Well, I thought
Wow, that is like one of the best OG episodes. Middle. Support. Out. Close.
Big move. I did that. That was my fault. I killed you.
Fine, it's okay. Just heal. Just someone give me a single heal so I can pop his shield out.
Yeah.
I'm giving you.
We're good. Cardinal. It's starting to look so much cleaner now. It's really
Love to
good.
see it.
I love to see you.
Oh my.
Yes, fuck.
エーテルを集積させている。何が起こること
One
か。
free.
1-3. Spreads 3.
I don't know why I did that.
Be yourself. I got hit twice.
I am short. Oh, what? No, I got hit.
You got hit
I got hit 3 times.
Oh, that's right. I was looking at the wrong one. That is my
Yep.
bad. Fuck. Okay, I need to. Hang on. I need to change how I've got this written out because I see
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
South Sea.
It won't matter. You guys are gonna die.
Nice, at least
Okay.
we did it right. Oh, good point.
Thank you, but I'll have to pass.
Because how like
Lightning.
you, if you just click, you can probably see if I just post this why I'm misreading that just by looking at how my notes are written.
That is disastrous.
I was just looking at the wrong line. Yeah,
Gotta color code that.
bro, this is written in Notepad. you think Notepad has that technology?
No, write it in the IDE.
True.
Or why?
Because that way you can have like color coded with
The
like
moment you get the debuff,
like,
I just say to myself 1 or 2 or 2 or 3. Like the moment
Yeah,
it
that's what
appears.
I.
Or
do.
big or small.
you can have like colored print statements.
I'm like big long. Okay, big long.
お前の魂もらえる
I hate it.
And if you're like it's very fancy, you can also do like fucking stand it out, print the terminal, whatever the fuck the bloody. We get a you're bad at comp size, milk.
No. Smudge.
I don't have my mid up, sorry.
翼がなければ
That's
作れない
okay.
I blame everyone else besides me.
It's okay. It's their fault.
大きな翼になんと神々しい。
Middle. DPS. Out.
Stay on. Closer, stay on, closer.
You're too close. You're too.
Yeah, I'm fucked now.
挑戦者ここでダウン。
Just, we'll be fine. Just look. Yeah, you're way too far out, so. Oh no, that's too many people lost.
立ち上がった。だが挑戦者はピンチ。
Oh no, I went wrong for my turn.
I was gonna go further, but I don't have gap closer, so I might die to the
Yeah, like,
donut.
If
for
it's
us,
saying-
The
so,
next one would have been in. But
If it's out or in, then you just If it's not you doing it, you're just hanging around your
yeah, it was just wrong.
one pixel
wrong,
movement.
Wrong page.
great nice.
Spent too much time in the kitchen and now my headset's going beep 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 beep.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm starting to see what you see with like the file, yeah, because you're just baiting like closer or like baiting further from the waymark. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
My brain. He pulled early, execute him.
Depth
You can have my soul now.
The boss is gonna do it for us anyway.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
Myself a little
Is
shield.
that improv?
Yeah, get myself a little shield.
Sick. Oh my god. Provoke.
Taunt. My
I
little
got
shield.
didn't say Yeti.
Oh fuck, I should have used the macro. Fuck.
Check your spots, be safe, just come to me, Yeti, come to me. Mid. So, now. It's DPS. I'm gonna die
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I can't heal you from there.
I've fallen anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah,
Fish.
sure.
This is out
Close.
close. It's gonna be a bit.
Oh, I've slipped up in 2.
I don't think it's gonna matter. It's out close, is it? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, close.
In far.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it in time. I die anyway, but it's
you, were
fine.
meant, you were meant to be 3 anyway, you would have made it.
No, I'm at 2.
Sax, that third last one was risky, bro.
okay.
Pardon?
That third last one, sorry, the third one was risky. You were very close to the boss.
Oh, I was.
If I wasn't like right outside the ring, you would have baited it. Yeah. Can you go a tiny bit more out?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We just need it. Not walk off the edge.
Like,
You don't
like,
you don't need to pull it that far out. Like
You need to
people
pull it
can
up.
still get people. Yeah, you don't need to pull it at all. Like
You
where it
need to
is,
move
people
it.
can still get full uptime. Yeah, like you don't need to move the boss. It can stay where it is.
You wish it was like a league where you can right click to move, but you can't do that.
恨みはないがお前の魂もらい受ける
Good remote maybe.
ゲットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました
変幻自在翼がなければ作ればいい
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Sides. Supports. In far.
Oh, rip.
挑戦者がダウン立ち上がれるか
I'll mid resolve.
Was that last one a close or a far bait?
You need to do a close bait.
Close.
Oh, okay, I'm in. Okay, I need to rethink how I'm thinking there because your way kind of works for me, but isn't actually working for me fully.
これもエレクトロープの可能性だ
エーテルを集積させている何が起こ
One
1,
break.
3. Here's 3. You're gonna pop your star there. I'm gonna just Whispering Dawn there.
Yeah,
Save
right.
my heal. We don't need it.
Is the
Clock
TB 2 or
spots.
3 hits?
What?
Is the TB 2 or 3 hits?
Two.
Alright.
See south. Piers, B.
That's... Oh my god, Okay, I was misreading the effect, that's my bad.
How did
I'm very confused right now.
That was my fault, that was my
me
fault.
and you
No.
not get hit at all?
No, me and Zach both
we
got
got
a
hit by
stack.
2.
I don't know how to
So I think it's not roll based.
It's not
just,
rolls.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't...
think it's one
Let's
of
take
each.
Let's take a look.
It's gonna
Yeah,
hit
let's-
the. It's gonna hit the
long lightning.
each of the 4, like
Let me.
long.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that
long
makes
ones.
sense.
Because they need the extra stack, so it's
Yeah.
gonna hit them. That's their third,
Yeah.
like their second or third hit.
Okay, so I think what's gotten people is that it's not that so that pattern finally happened.
Yeah.
So that is a possible pattern because that's the first time I've seen that pattern in any VODs.
What pattern?
It's
Um,
the one
you
that I
can
saw on
see-
Rin.
Look and I both long.
Yeah. So how did
The
I
AOE,
wanna-
the AOE, the spread, the,
Yeah,
the stack.
it goes onto
AOE,
it goes onto one of the roll numbers.
It
So it goes
onto
onto a
the,
30.
It goes onto the 40-second players
Yeah.
because they need to get hit by it, so they've got their 2 and 3 stacks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we need to have an adjust if that happens.
So that's why in the
Yeah.
one that I saw, they were saying that pair up with your like the 1 4-player stacks up with the 2 20-second player and the 3 stack
Yeah,
player.
I'm just trying to think how we're going to prior this.
Elegant melon!
No. So we need to have if we have base pair positions. So if everyone has like a base position, so it's like we start base with tank. We start like tank melee range. How do we flex it though? That's the issue. So on this one we would have needed. Well, that would have been fine in this base position. We would have been fine because we would have had a healer with a range, a tank with a melee. So in this setup, if we did that,
it still works
So
with
if we-
the rolls, but it just means that if it's
I'm just thinking if we want to have if we're going to have adjustment, it'd be better to have like a support and a DPS starting together. Because then you've got like a support and a DPS in each 4 of the pair get stacks.
then you're trying to pay attention to the whole field instead of just your side. Because the only way to know
I
who you're
guess,
going to have
yeah.
to pair up with is who gets hit by what.
But these aren't necessarily like. I get what you're saying. I'm trying to think if that would work. So like, if we had tank, melee, healer, range, in that situation, everyone would have to rotate 1 clockwise in this pattern. That doesn't. All the shorts would need to rotate 1 clockwise.
We
all the
can just
lot,
fix
yeah.
it based on the timer and which one you get. Because there's 4 different ones, right? There's the get 2 hit, short, or like. I'll just send a photo.
But yes, send a photo because that needs to be visualized doing that because that is a lot of extra
What are other groups
things
doing
to think
for this?
about.
This is from
That's what
Reynolds
we'll-
group. Its time is fixed. So if like you're short, you get hit twice. You
Yeah.
go not like front left. If you're short, and that sort of deal. But yeah,
There's an extra mental
That-
step as well.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's the way to solve this mechanic though. Like it's either you've got to do like cursed rotation adjustment stuff or you fix it like this.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I was thinking about like
Sure.
having, just the top left, top bottom left
Well,
bottom
basically,
right, top right, but
this isn't when you
yeah, it was
think
like
about it. This
just a
isn't
better way of like saying what I was trying to communicate. Was thinking.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like the yeah. So it's just you've just got to remember and where you go based on that picture. So if you're too short, so if you get hit 2 times, you go top left. If you get hit 2 times as a long, you go up here.
I actually have a better idea. Why don't you just use the same so you know how every set, right? The short set and the long set. You go to a corner. Just use those same corner positions, but make the boss north. Does that make sense?
Hang on.
Wait, like
that's
the
the, what you
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But like the only kind of issue is for the longs.
right.
Yeah. I what you said doesn't really click on my head how you're explaining it anyway.
So basically, like you know, like just the general spread of the shorts, how they'll be in like a sort of on 4 corners.
Yes.
Yeah, so there'll be a northeast, the northwest corner, northeast corner, southwest corner, southeast corner. You just basically just crunch those in, like, and then do them boss relative for the pair stacks.
But the issue is you see these pairs are short, long, not long, long, short, short.
Yeah. So you'd have one short in like each of these like of the 4 corners next to the boss. Only issue is how to like distribute where the long people are.
Yeah, so that graphic is showing like the 2 people that are going to have the 3 stacks and the 2 people that are going to have the 2 stacks.
So I get it what it's doing. So if I bring this to the middle of my
Basically,
screen,
you're saying if you rotate the picture 90 degrees.
Yes, rotating 90 degrees, then it's yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
you're
even
having
this-
the DPS on one side and the tanks and hit supports on the other side still.
Not.
Hang on a sec. I started painting this.
Yeah, I don't get what you're because
bad.
people are saying different things. Well, they're saying the same thing, but in different ways, that it's not making sense.
That diagram that Zach posted, if you just understand why, then it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I understand why, but to me, this diagram just works fine.
Which the one that Zach sent?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out like what's different with what other people are saying.
Yes, but you have to memorize these spots specifically, whereas
Not
I think someone else can
necessarily,
explain it better.
because you
If you
just have
took
to
the
know.
positions where everyone is and rotated everyone.
So
90
which
degrees
positions? Which positions?
All of them.
Which positions? But so you mean where we go for these spreads beforehand? Like where the 42s and 22s do their spreads? Like, I'm just asking, like, because you're saying all positions, but I'm meaning like, is it are you talking about like so how 42 goes northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest? Is that what your positions you're talking about?
Hang on, I'm almost there.
So this is what I'm saying.
For
Like
sex
you're
to
saying you're saying all
masterpiece.
positions, and I'm like, what all positions?
I'm trying to figure out how
With this diagram that Zach sent, you don't have to memorize anything. You just have to say to yourself, if I get the maximum amount of charges at the beginning, I go to the right. I get the lesser one, I go to the left.
That also you could make a little.
That also works. Yeah.
Is this?
That's why to me it made sense.
Yeah. So when you look at it at the start, it looks confusing, but it's actually simple. If you
there it is.
have
That's what
maximum
sex.
or minimum.
Yeah.
Where's the
I'll let Sex post this picture.
Yeah.
Oh, he posted it there.
Yeah. So this is for those shorts. This is for shorts. But for longs, it's going to be 2 stacks upper left.
Yeah, so it's the people.
Stack
when I say 3 stacks, I mean like ultimately you have 3 stacks. So the long people, I got one long person is going to have 3 stacks. One is going to have 2 stacks. Like they're just the positions, right? So that's.
Yeah, and there's also like another way of doing it. We could also like smooth it around, but basically, if you're going like
I don't even get what you're talking about with stacks. I'm assuming you're talking about the number of times you're getting hit. I'm not treating that as like stacks at all.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking on this and like thinking about this on the position you're going to be going to, because you're going to be thinking of that from like after you take your Proteans. So if you're a support and you're a long free, you're going to be going relative northeast. So then when we're doing like the partner stacks, we could also then just go like have positions assign boss relative to where we would be dodging and placing our AoEs.
I feel like that's overcomplicating it.
It's the same as what I said pretty much. Like if you have the max charges, you go to the corner, right? For the deformation or whatever it is.
Yeah, because that's why to me this makes sense.
So you just go right.
Like these are the people who got hit the most. These are the people who got hit the least in their groups.
Yeah. I get what Ikea is trying to say. It's just a different way of looking at it.
Yeah. But I just don't get what I kind of get what you guys like. So this is these 3 stacks. This is the person who got hit with 2 beams, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they're going to be that's going to be the person that goes to the 3 stacked spot or the
so that's the thing. I'm not thinking about this as stacks at all because it's not giving you a stack. It's just getting hit by beams. So that's what was confusing the hell out of me.
3 hits and then 2.
But we get pairs. So like there's people back here as well who are getting hit.
Yeah, so they're
so you would have. So you've literally just drawn this picture. You've drawn this picture basically.
Yeah, but essentially, yes, that's exactly what that is. But it has the DPS on the same side. It keeps the DPS on the west side. The supports on the east side.
So this photo, but you flip it like 90 degrees to the left.
That's what people were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense, but I don't see why do that when you could. But I guess
it's just another way of looking at it. They're both correct.
Yeah, it's another way of it's another way of looking at it. But the benefit of this one is melees are hitting the boss still.
Yeah, and the benefit of the other one is that it means that people only have to still think about being on the east or west side because people are already struggling with which side to be on.
I actually have no idea what you're trying to explain with your thing, to be honest.
Like, to me, when I'm...
Yeah,
I don't understand.
What Rain said.
It's the same layout as the spreads, but condensed into 4 little boxes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Or 9, I guess. Like, it both work, to be honest. But
stop. Because we're trying to explain. Like, I know what it's saying, but all the different diagrams are.
I was about to person edit. Because I just edited it so that the melees would be
like where you put the boss. See, that's with you rotating it like that just throws me off because the boss is at the yellow line.
Yeah, because that's the
why'd you put the boss there?
Just crop it.
Yeah, I don't know why you put the boss there. Because your picture is exactly how I'm talking about. If you get hit more, you go to the right of the boss. You get hit less, you go to the left of the boss. That's all I think. Like this picture for me, that's all I think. You get hit more, you go here. You get hit less, you go here.
We could just do
DPS front supports. That's literally what this says. That's what this that's literally what this picture is. Less left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was getting so confused because everyone's saying the thing where it's just like less left, more right, DPS front, supports back.
I think it's about being more consistent with the way we're going, where we're being more consistent with the rules for where we're going. So we could do it that way, or we could stick to what we're already doing, which is having the DPS go west and the support go right. So at the moment, if we did it that way, then the DPS is always going west and the supports are always going right. Whereas if we did it this way, the way in the diagram, well then the DPS would go west, the supports would go east or left and right, and then you would change how the orientation for the next part for the stacks, and then you'd change back again for the last part. And people are already getting confused with where they're going, just going left and right.
I get what you're saying, but I sort of feel like it's sort of a different orientation altogether. It's like, I mean, we could do supports, but it's like eventually we're going to want to do up here because melee we're going to want to get more DPS on the boss.
Let's just do it the way the original diagram is for now.
Space.
No, let's just use this for now, I guess.
Yeah. Especially at the time.
I think what you just need to do is at the start you say, I have more, I go to corner, I will go right if stack. You just have to put that encode it in your memory. See? Another science reference.
I'm just gonna go less left.
Yep.
Yeah, it's less bottom left. That's how you could think about it.
You make a bigger AoE.
Top, right.
Big boom.
I get what I do get what you're saying, Sax, but I feel like
it's an objectively more difficult strategy to be changing the way you have to orient positioning twice in the middle of the mechanic when there's no need to. I'm happy
We
to do
already-
it. I'm just
What do you
that
mean?
people are
But we
already
already,
struggling.
we
People-
already are though.
What do you mean orient
like-
twice? When do
So
you
the
orient?
rules that we're using to know where to stand, we're
Yeah.
changing that twice in the middle of the mechanic. So people are already struggling. I don't mind, but I know that people are already fucking
But to be
up.
fair, that
Left
is
and
already
right.
changing because we already have like tanks over here when technically they're on the right side. If you were thinking about it that way.
Yeah, I know. I didn't like that was also from before. I just didn't say anything
Yeah, but that strategy
Yeah,
we used before
because
just
people
doesn't
are
work.
happy. I mean,
So-
because people are happy with
Ignoring
that,
it.
so it's fine. Like,
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, but to me, because we're like you're completely rotating your camera and you're looking at a different like somewhere you're already changing orientation.
but you're still using the same rule of where to go.
I agree with Sex, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's
we just
cool.
we
With,
got-
let's do the diagram
right?
strat and we can
Yeah.
talk about it afterwards. Because
Yep.
yeah,
If
I-
orientation,
yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I feel like with it's because it is a pretty long section, like forcing that much downtime for a
Well, it
is
comes back to what you were
pretty
saying before, though.
rough.
You were like we've changed a bunch of times now at the moment to sacrifice uptime for consistency and
But-
progress.
Yeah, but our strategy won't be changed for those. It's just will be like, put them in more. But all of a sudden, if we start hitting a DPS check and we're like, all right, we need to get more DPS, and we're like, all right, time to change the strategy. It's sort of where I'm thinking from.
if orientation is your concern, then you can just look at the boss, move your camera 90 degrees to the right, and then it's the exact same as where you go for the
That's true.
first mechanic.
It's not
It is.
like the way that we're doing now with Riz. It's not. That's not
Yeah,
how it's
it's
operating.
not really no actually because
How?
if I was free short, I would be like going
It's not.
right, top right, relative north. If I follow what you're doing, then I'd be going top left.
No,
No,
you
but that's
can-
what I said.
you
That's
can
why I said to
treat-
turn your camera 90
Yeah,
degrees to the
exactly.
right, and then
You're
you're
right.
oriented. That's it.
Boss is relative left. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
And you just do the same.
Yeah.
Like-
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
let's just pull. So we'll do the diagram.
Yeah, diagram move.
Just couldn't resist, could you?
No, I couldn't. I really couldn't.
Alright, we'll just get to it. We'll see what happens.
Stance.
Oh shit, stands.
恨みはないがお前の魂もらい受ける
You again, Riz.
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました
変幻自在翼がなければ作ればいい
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい
Yep.
Rip.
It is what it is.
Middle. DPS.
Out.
Out. You were very far in there, but I was creeping in because Rain was in quite close too.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Let me see how many I got hit by. Never mind. My death cap is being really fucking weird.
Wait,
Yeah, I
shouldn't
can
you
literally
guys
see
be
we
opposite
clipped
each other?
Yeah. Sounds about right.
And
We're
we
in
just
the-
need to go soon. So last.
That's
It's fine. We're in the
All right.
We need to go.
yeah.
up again.
Not that after. We moved it for the old strategy.
恨みはないがお前の魂 もらい受ける。
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました。
変幻自在。翼がなければ作ればいい。
エレクトロープが大きな翼になんと神々しい。
I got two.
挑戦者がダウン。立ち上がれるか。
Out.
挑戦者なんと
Support.
か立ち上がった。
Out. Out.
Out.
Out.
Yep.
Yes, out.
Hey, look.
I did it again.
Came. Yeah.
I had my brain.
Okay, lost.
No,
Well,
if I
fine.
don't, we could have recovered. That's fine. We could have recovered on that. That's fine. Let's go.
It's alright.
Whatever. I mean,
Actual,
Freshix gives us more resources.
"恨みはないが、お前の魂もらい受ける。
ウィケットサンダーがリングに帰ってきました。
変幻自在。翼がなければ作ればいい。
エレクトロープが大きな翼に
Oh my god.
なんと神々しい。
Sides. DPS.
Out close.
Out close.
I'm lagging horribly. I'm gonna TC. Oh, no I'm not. Oh, yes I am. Oh, everyone's struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just we'll call it for the night.
Yep.
Okay. I guess just let me know what stars you guys are going.
Yeah, we'll have a fix thing for it tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll cook.
I'm gonna
We'll do
go
some
do-
cooking. But yeah, make sure you just do some study for tomorrow. Let's jump out.
I think starting the whole fight at this point is fine because P2 is not very difficult.
No, it doesn't seem to be, no.
You say that now.
It's fine.
Now we
Let's
watch the
just-
fucking mustard bombs.
Yeah, like it's fine. Like we've got plenty of time left. That's good. But we just need to like we were doing good, but we just now need to cook on this.
I think that what
How
happened
it-
is that how that works blindsided a little bit in the middle of it.
There is a lot of mental adjustment required to get consistency on that, but I think we're getting there now. I apologize for the last 2 calls. I'm just tired from work,
Yep.
so
Yeah,
I know how to make
that-
that works.
And we,
Because I know
wasted,
people do want to go to sleep. Sorry,
we
you go ahead.
wasted
Zach.
just a little bit of
Oh, I'm